Donald Trump says the U.S. controls the Strait of Hormuz, but he doesn't trust Iran.
They lie to me constantly. We have total control over the Hormuz Strait right now. They don't have control. We have total control. We own it.
The U.S. military confirms it fired on a Panamanian flagged ship in the Gulf of Oman after the vessel ignored warnings and attempted to run the blockade of Iranian ports. The U.S. Central Command says a Navy helicopter fired Hellfire missiles into the engine room, disabling the ship. Meanwhile, Iranian-backed Houthis claim to have attacked a Saudi ship carrying military equipment near the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, and a separate Houthi ballistic missile attack on an Egyptian-owned vessel reportedly killed 10 on board. That comes as Pakistan is engaging diplomatically with Tehran. Pakistan's defense minister says the U.S. and Iran may be nearing an agreement.
Come on.
Nasib said things are shaping up again in favor of a peace agreement.
Good morning.
Or a deal. On Tuesday, the UN Security Council called a meeting on the West Bank. Israel's UN ambassador Danny Danon defended Jewish communities in Judea and Samaria and rejected claims that they are obstacles to peace. Danon pointed out they are permanent homes, thriving neighborhoods where families live.
Judea and Samaria is where our story.
Come on. It's Friday.
What's called widespread settler violence.
Those committing violence are a tiny fraction of the people living there.
The IDF, meanwhile, condemned what it called illegal and unacceptable Israeli activity involving Palestinian property near Nablus, where since Sunday, 2 Palestinian families have been prevented from entering or leaving their homes.
That's right, you guys. It's going on all over. It's time for us to get into it. It's your boy Boogotti NYC, and like I always told you.
They also had their electricity lines cut.
Oh, yeah?
And Israeli intelligence warned.
Now, you guys could have went anywhere. Fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's go. Come on in. It's time to get those prayers in the air. Let's get those prayers in the air. We need to see who's in here this morning, you guys. That's right. We own it, so pay up. That's what Trump is talking about right now when it comes down to that money. When it comes down to the oil and gas prices. You guys, let's do what we got to do. It's time to get into the show. I'm hoping everybody's having a fantastic one this morning, because guess what? He woke us up this morning. He woke us up to be together. So let's be together. That's right, you guys. Let's get those prayers in the air. I want to pray for happiness. I want to pray for health. Let's pray for each other, and let's pray for bountifulness. That's right. We need some influxes going on over here, because we've been trying to go up this mountain for a long time, and we've been planting them seeds, and we're going to ask Father up above, let's make sure that we're safe. We got problems with our food, Father. Even the water's not safe. So yes, we're going to need you to have to step in. Probably the only one and the only thing that we can pray to that can secure us at this day. I want to pray for all my family and all my friends here and everybody under the sound of my voice. I want to pray for love. I want to pray for respect. And I want to pray for everybody's family and your animals. Let's pray for Mark Dorfman and Liberty and Justice, also VG5P. Can't forget about Scott Novak and School to Ginger. Okay, Lamroy, how you doing? Teddy Marcel as well. Rem, Rav, Jonathan, Liberty and Justice. Can't do it without you. Yes, I see you guys in the Discord. Okay, who else? We got Miss Swans in the building. Good morning. Can't forget about Scott Novak, Teddy Marcel, Guy and Elsa. Who else? Jeffrey Spilker. Good morning, Jeffrey. I'm hoping that you're having a fantastic morning. 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy, Miss Swanza, Scott Novak. Who else we got in the building? Teddy Marcel. I said that. Let's do some freestyles now. We got to get into Winter Rising. Can't forget about Angels Among Us and Colessive. Okay, can't forget about Rebecca Lon Yen Bueno chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Also can't forget about Teddy. Can't forget about Luigi. That's right, you guys. We got family we can't forget about. Okay, what about me? Boogotti NYC. That's right, you guys. Optical Ray, Liberty and Justice. Miss Swans and Luigi. I see you in here. Okay, wait a minute. Casey Ramos. Can't forget about my brother Casey Ramos. Amen. Let's do what we got to do, you guys. Let's keep it moving. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, what was the other one? Money Tree. Can't forget about Money Tree. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got work to do, because I'm ready to go. They're ready to go. It's Friday. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo. Yo, 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 yo. As we wind it up, boo, 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 wind it up, because it's 6 o'clock somewhere. I think it's 6 here, so let's stop playing. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, let's start the show. They're ready to go. Come on, it's time to start the show. Anytime now. I stop playing. You ready? Okay, another wave. Okay. Olay. Don't play. We gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those. It's Friday, y'all. That's right, all 2026. Said I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this here's our bottom line, where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and chat. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Just got me lit. That's right, you guys. We made it a whole nother week. I think it's, I'm over here tripping. I know it's the 14th. I got to be right about there. See what you try to do to me, iPad? I know it's the 14th. The 14th, that's right, y'all. Come on now. Try to tell me it's the 24th. I knew I was right. I'm hoping everybody's having a fantastic boom, just got paid, boom, Friday night. I've been up all day doing a whole bunch of homework as far as updating the trends, current topics, all sorts of health and wellness segments to make sure that we locked and loaded and ready to do it today. I'm hoping everybody's having a happy and a healthy Friday, and I'm ready to get into it, you guys. So without any further ado, I got 5 on it. I'm gonna stack 5 videos at a time. All I need you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point, and let me know where you're chiming in from, you guys. That's right, let me know where you're chiming in from. Also, can you let me know about those gas prices and what's going on with that city, state, country? We are trying to find a way to get a little idea of overall gas prices. In LA, if you step in the building at any time, we really like to know those gas prices, because you know you got that extra tax that they put on you guys tax, and I mean you guys gas per gallon. So I already know. Let's get into it, you guys. And before I even waste any more time, happy birthday, Jelena. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Boom, boom. Doom, 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 doom. Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip big drip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't really care because it's your birthday. That's right, Jelena. Family gives you nothing but love today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I don't know if you got merch. I don't know if you got keychains. But guess what? If you do or if you don't, send your address. I'm sending you a keychain. I'll send you a decal and a big drip select custom t-shirt. Already got them in the stash. So yes, I got you for your birthday. Don't say that Boogotti don't hold you down, because we are family. That's right, you guys. Let's go. We got a whole lot to get into. I was going to come on and say this whole life and that we're living in, but that song was much better. So yes, everybody in the chat, go ahead and give Jelena a happy birthday. But we got to keep on going with the show, because that's what we came here for. You guys, without any further ado, let's get into these titles. Let's go. Let's get into these titles this morning. There's not much to get into. We're going to talk about utilities climbing. Why? Because of high rising gas prices. Got a situation over there where homeboy eating a little box of Hungry Meal. Look like he's trying to stick that in his jacket to get up out. What's that going on over there? Food is just too expensive. Okay. Then you got the supermarket bill down there with the milk, $6.49. Bread is $4.290. Eggs, $5.19. Chicken, oh, that ain't even the right price for the chicken. The butter, you wrong with that too, $5.29. Fruit, nah, you might have to double that. Them prices is crazy high. Then we get over to the female over here, the lady over here. She don't even know what's going on. She don't know how to handle these bills. Utility bills, they just busting like leads. Oof, bad. Going bad right now. Why? Because gas prices. See how it's coming out that spout right there? That's how the money's fluxing out of people's pockets. Let's keep on moving forward, because what else we got going on over here? Because Trump sends a key message on an oil checkpoint, basically saying that the Strait of Hormuz is ours, but if it is, how come the gas prices aren't going down? That's my question, you guys. We own it, but pay up. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on moving, you guys, because last but not least, on this other thumbnail area down here, we got sick of the lying, says Tom Holman, as he sends messages to Kathy Jokel Hochul and Mom Dummy. Got to get into it, you guys. It's time to do our thing. It's our bottom line. Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness segment. Well, yeah, health and wellness segment. Let's go ahead, you guys. Y'all know what I'm about to tell you to do, right? So grab your water, your tea, and your 55. Get your coffee ready, you guys. Let's do our thing. Get your coffee and let's get it together, because we got a little bit of information coming in from the president where he basically talks about us owning the Strait of Hormuz, but at the same time, my question is, what does that mean since we're still paying these prices? I think that we need a little bit of answers right now. And you guys, a lot of you don't want it, but I do want the money that we're supposed to be getting. I think we should be getting some sort of what do they call it? How do they call it again? When they give us some money, stimulus. Yeah, I think we do deserve a stimulus.
Fraction of the people living there.
I go by Secret Service and the military. They wanted me to go on a different flight, a different plane. I do what they say.
Trump was secretly transferred to a smaller military aircraft via an airport catering truck, while senior aides remained on Air Force One as a decoy.
Okay, you guys, let's keep on going. We covered that story. Let's get on over to see what's going on in British Columbia right now, because this guy is very brave. We're talking about this information officer kept this camera going after he fled fires with his family. I guess he said, you know what, let's go live on YouTube. We're about to lose everything. Hopefully they made something out of it, because this is a really on point and in-depth story. Check this out, you guys. Let's get over to British Columbia.
There's a lot of traffic backup right now, and I understand that people want information.
I phoned our EOC director and said, I think I might go back on the live stream while I'm driving, because I abruptly left the live stream and said I have to go evacuate my home.
I'm leaving the Emergency Operations Center right now because
That's right, Winter. We own nothing, even when we think we do. We still got to pay them property tax, right?
there's a chance that where I live may be impacted by the wildfire as far as the order could be expanding.
And I did some posting from home and did some coordinating and quickly drove south to Penticton. And then just one of the first things I did was said, let's get on YouTube and start a live stream, because we realized that this was a really big situation.
Pretty much everyone in Summerland is impacted by this wildfire, and I'll just turn you around there and show you what's going on. But right now there are people all trying to get out of this area.
Getting information out on something like this was going to be key, and you know, normally what we would end up doing is some sort of an information release and put that out, and maybe a social media post, and that just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like we were going to be able to get the information out fast enough. We have the technology, so I said, let's use it.
At this point right now, people are basically just doing everything they can, getting what they need, and heading out.
What I went through was absolutely nothing like what other people went through. There was no flames, there was no harrowing experience, there was nothing like that. But for me, it was just a matter of changing from providing information to now being part of that and having to switch gears and make sure my family was safe.
You need to leave your property.
What I want it to be about is what we're doing is probably, it's not cutting edge, but we're using the technology to make sure people get the information they need in real time.
The area is under an order, and that means out of an abundance of caution, people shouldn't be here.
Yeah, sad situation right there, you guys, where you're actually reporting the demise of your own home and trying to escape with your family. You guys are sending prayers up for all of the people that were affected by all of the fires out in British Columbia, Canada, also in Los Angeles, certain areas, also in the Midwest right now. We're talking about many different places as well. I even think there's some stuff going on in what was that? Well, a lot of fires going on. I can't even really name them all, to be honest with you. But we have love and nothing but support for the people that lost their homes, their families, belongings, as well as all of the wildlife and all of the animals, you guys. Amen. Tired of reporting on that. That's crazy right there. It's just too much. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got to get on over to Texas. We got Apache helicopter that went down, and because of the helicopter that went down, where it went down was very dry. And what did it do? It sparked wildfires. Keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Get those likes up, because all we have is each other right about now. You guys see what we're dealing with. Got these Apache helicopters, basically. An attack helicopter from the U.S. Army base Fort Hood crashed near installation Wednesday. Now, the crash triggered a blaze that has burned about 100 acres of land north of Austin, Texas, according to data from the Texas A&M Forest Service incident viewer. Cliff Coleman, a spokesman for the Bell County Sheriff Office, told reporters the helicopters landed in a field, calling it a violent crash. Second time, the other one was on the mountain when they was trying to go put the fire out. Remember last week? Same thing. Same thing happened last week. Now, the crash took place around 1:34 p.m. local time at and the pilots were pronounced dead nearly an hour later. It is unclear where the helicopter was going or what the reason for its deployment was. Coleman deferred several questions about the situation to the Army authorities at Fort Hood, who are investigating the crash. Just keep on moving forward, you guys. But you know what we can't do? We can't forget about and not show love and salute and respect to those two pilots, the pilot and the co-pilot, who are in that helicopter. Nothing but love to them and their families, as we appreciate your service and show you nothing but respect. Thank you. Thank you for your service, guys. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys, because now Trump is being sued, and I agree with this. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, yeah, I told you guys I don't go Rio, not Boogotti. If you're wrong, you're wrong, or until you tell me why, and you got to really have a good excuse for something. Like, you know, when you do something and I don't really go along with it, has to have some sort of moral clause going on with it. We're talking about him being sued for the early access that he's going to be giving to his tweets. Not his tweets, but basically to his posts that's going to be coming out on social networks, and that's where it came down to him charging $100,000 per month. So yeah, he's being sued over the early access to the Trump social media platform posts, and says that it's not. They're saying that it's not ethical, and yeah, I do agree. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go.
Groups are suing the Trump administration over early access to posts on President Trump's social media platform. The groups are accusing the administration of violating the First Amendment by charging money for special access to the president's posts before they go public. They say the president stands to gain financially from the plan and call it profoundly corrupt. Let's bring in senior Washington reporter Devin Dwyer for more on that story. Hi, Devin. What's the latest here?
Yeah, well, just last month, Diane, the Trump Media and Technology Group, which is owned by the president and his son, said that they would begin charging up to $100,000 per month.
Now, we're not charging up to $100,000 a month for our stuff. To be honest with you, we'll be happy with $1, especially from 500 people, especially since Big Brother has changed the game. But you know what we're still trying to do? Still want to gain and get those numbers up, because now we're working on getting up to 75,000 subscribers, and we're right on the way. Got about, I would say about, what, about 800 and something to go? I'm very optimistic and I think we can do it. So what I try to do is get you guys the free merch coming out, like these keychains. Send out about 6 of these to let everybody know, hey, Boogotti, got those keychains? Yep, got those 6 keychains coming out. If we can get those likes up, to get the information out, as well as to try to get those numbers up, as well as the decals. That's gonna be 6 decals coming out too. That's 12 pieces in total. My only ask is if you can get those numbers up in the likes category to 300 to make it make sense. It's still like postage and sitting here writing and stuff like that. So yeah, I really would appreciate it, you guys. 6 and 6, if we can get up to 300 likes. All you gotta do is email me, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. That's bridgethisllc@gmail.com to make sure that I get your address wherever you want your merch to go to. As long as we get those likes up, let's keep going.
For early access to messages the president and other top officials post on Truth Social, that's the Truth social media platform that he created. And these groups just yesterday in the Southern District of New York said that that arrangement, charging people to get the president's messages first before they're posted to the public, is, as you said, profoundly corrupt. They said in their lawsuit yesterday, Diane, that the president stands to gain financially by giving market-moving government information to those who are willing to pay his company for it. They say that violates the First Amendment. They also allege in this lawsuit that it stands to enrich the president because of his office. These are official statements.
Money Tree said it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Uck 'em.
So it'll be interesting to see how this goes forward. I should say that the White House has not responded to our request for a comment on this lawsuit, and they have not responded yet in court, Diane.
What will you be watching for as it...
Y'all talking about Sam Champion. You know, I thought Sam Champion was literally like the dude that was doing the weather. I thought that was like really Sam Champion when he first came in here. I rock with Sam because of his name at first. Dope name, bro. What's up, Sam? I hope you're doing good, bro. And Liberty, we got somebody that's about to start reaching out to you in the chat as well. They want to know if it's okay to become a MOD. Yeah, we got a lot of people that's requesting to be mods. So that goes through Liberty. I'm already cool with it, but Liberty got to be the one to say it's okay, turn you on, turn you off, bring you in, and knight you. You feel me? Liberty got to do that. Yes, Liberty does that. I didn't want to show this because I don't like showing WAR. Let's see what's going on with this situation here, you guys. Really quickly, Iran's Fordo shell IDF secretly toured Ukleites before B-2 assaults. It's just so much going on. I was just like, are they even going to get this? Because I don't, being honest with you. Israel operatives toured Iran's Fordo site. Now you know who that is. Fordo was under Mossad watch for years. Yossi Cohen reveals secret Fordo mission, and that's it, because I can't play no more of that. Y'all seen what's about to pop up, and that's why I was like, I don't think so. A lot going on in that. But guess what? Let's get back over to Washington, because this is pretty crazy too. Let's keep it moving. That's right, you guys. Get on over to Washington real quick and talk about the Kennedy Center renaming. It's back up on the world news right now. And you want to know how? Because the administration, I'm sorry. The corporation, the Kennedy Center Corporation, they brought in another ask. And they are wishing to add, instead of Trump, President Trump and Kennedy Center, now they're asking, could it possibly say Kennedy Center renovated by President Trump? Sometimes you got to go far to try to keep your name on something, huh? It doesn't matter where it is as long as it's up there, right? Let's go, y'all. Let's keep on going. Let's go. Keep on moving and double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up, you guys. Let's get it. Where we at right here? No. Are we doing that? Are we doing that? Is that the one? Just to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's it.
2 months to the day after Donald Trump's name was removed from the exterior facade of the Kennedy Center, the center's new board of directors, handpicked by Donald Trump, of course, is once again trying to get his name on the wall. You'll recall that a federal judge had ordered Trump's name to be removed.
Lakeland.
Only Congress
Mary.
has the authority to rename this institution. But now MS Now reports that, quote, the board voted to inscribe restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump under the building's name, according to Democratic Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, who filed the original lawsuit seeking to remove Trump's name from the building and block the closure for renovations. Trump has stocked this board with some of his most diehard allies, including White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, former Attorney General Pam Bondi, and Fox News personalities Laura Ingraham and Maria Bartiromo. They also voted today to close the main building for 2 years for renovations, again defying a federal judge's direct order. The center's future has been in limbo for months at this point amid a backlash from ticket buyers and a slew of canceled performances. The National Symphony Orchestra, which normally calls the center home, did not announce a new season, and a number of touring Broadway shows, including Hamilton, are performing elsewhere in protest of Trump's takeover.
Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. You see what's going on around the world, what's going on. We're keeping you guys up to date with every single area, but we want to know what you think about it, because that was more than 5 on it. I'm going to give you one more to really have something to talk about. It's time to see what's going on with your dear old uncle. That's right, Uncle Tom. I know a lot of you guys like Tom Homan and what he's done, especially for the clearing of a lot of, let's just say, rather bad people, and finding over 100,000 and locating and helping to find a lot of missing children. That's one thing I can say. Let's keep on moving, you guys, because Hannity, whoa, I'm talking about this man right here, got a good interview. Luckily, I'm talking about this man, Tom Homan, was charged up, fired up. And who was he going against? None other than Kathy Jokel Hochul and Mom Dummy, na is a supercut, na use a dumb dummy, na is a supercut, na use a dumb dummy, na is a supercut, na use a dumb dummy, dummy, Mom Dummy. Let's go, you guys, let's go. He said he's sick of the lion, and he fires back at both of them. Come on, you guys, check this out. Let's see what's going on with this.
Mamdani, Governor Hochul, Attorney General Tish James joining forces, vowing to fight what they call ICE overreach across New York. Hochul announcing over $7 million in state funding for legal services for unaccompanied migrant children, while defending a new state law that will restrict local police departments from working with immigration enforcement. Wonder what Tom Homan thinks of this. Anyway, here he is. Our border czar, Tom Homan, is with us.
I hope if his eyes or if his actions were like a pow, they would already be done. Do you see his face? Like, you already know it's about to be something with this. Look, you see it.
Well, that's what they're pledging, Tom. I know people have tried to make these threats against you before. Hasn't exactly worked out in their favor, has it?
No, it hasn't. And what they did today is a blatant, disgusting lie. And I'm tired of it. Now, they want to spend millions of dollars of New York taxpayers' money on defending migrant children because they said we abandoned them. No, we didn't abandon them. We just changed contracts. We have a contract in place right now that defends the children at a better rate than was being done in the past. There hasn't been one child at a hearing that hasn't been represented by order under this new contract. So don't say we're abandoning these children. The only people that abandon children are you. Because you say you care about the safety of the children, you care about the safety of the communities. Well, since I've been border czar, I wrote these numbers down. Since I've been border czar, New York State has denied 14,000 detainers, over 14,000 detainers. Who are they? 6,800 illegal aliens with assault convictions, 800 convictions for child crimes. Don't tell me you're trying to protect children. You're releasing predators to the street every day across that state. You got 770 convictions for rape or other sex crimes. I'm sick of the lying. I'm sick of the distortion of the facts. President Trump's done more to make New York City and New York State safer than they have. Where were they when 500,000 children were separated from their families, put in the hands of criminal cartels, and smuggled across the border? Some of those children died. They lost track of 300,000 of them. It was the Trump administration who has found 151,000 of these children that the Biden administration wasn't even looking for. Some of these children are victims of sex trafficking. Some are victims of forced labor. I don't want to hear you talk about us abandoning children. It's you. You abandon the taxpayers in New York. Your communities are less safe because of all these criminals you release into the street every day. Children are less safe. President Trump is saving thousands of lives every month because we got a secure border. Fentanyl's not coming across to kill Americans at the rate it was. Sex trafficking women and children have drastically declined. 4,000 aliens died making that journey under Biden. How many have died since? 0. President Trump's saving thousands of lives. That includes thousands of lives in New York. You're welcome. You're welcome that ICE is taking thousands of criminals off your street.
Wasn't it Governor Tim Walz?
I can't keep on going on that, but I had to let you guys see it because, you know, that's his response to what they saying. And this is our bottom line, and we get to the bottom line. And anybody who has their own opinions, you have your fair shot to say it inside the chat, because that's what we do right here, you guys. I have no particular opinions about any side, but I'm just gonna bring you the news as we see it. It's our bottom line. Let's keep on going, you guys. And yes, September the 10th, mark it on your calendar. Celebration for Boogotti, as well as our show's 600th episode. That's right, live. That's right. Let's keep on going, you guys. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom 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 doom. Doom doom. Doom 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 doom. Ice, ice, baby. Get him. And I really mean get him. It's a new situation going on where ICE is now about to give officers gloves that can deliver shocking electric shock. And a lot of people are not happy about this. They're about to spend about $30 million on these gloves. So whoever has a secondary or a third account going on Amazon, I guess you guys are about to get paid because it's about to happen. ICE, some sort of gloves that go right up under what a taser would do. I guess it's just something to bring you under control when they're saying, watch your head. You get me? I'm gonna have to add that to the new thing. It's gonna be like, watch your head. You get me? I'm gonna have to add that somewhere once I see what the actual motions are. Let's keep on getting into this, you guys. Let's go.
A controversial new tool is being purchased by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. They're called Generated Low Output Voltage Emitters, or CTG5 gloves.
I'm ready to get some myself. Walking around New York, soon as somebody bother me, oh, please leave me alone. Don't rob, don't take my money, sir. Come here. Oh, now you can't go. Share it with me. You feel me? Oh, don't take my money. And have them all the way up on the loudest electric they can go. Act like you just walking around, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Soon as somebody run up, give me your money. Share it with me. Check this out, you guys. Come on.
The Department of Homeland Security estimates the total cost will be about $10 to $20 million. The gloves are meant to be de-escalation devices. The company's online user manual says the gloves can be turned on with the push of a button and must come in contact with the subject's skin to work. CTG5 glove
Sizzle sazzle, baby.
Are reportedly not effective through clothing or hair. The gloves emit a maximum of 380 volts. That's far fewer than most tasers.
Yeah, but it's still enough. I think it's 220 coming out the wall. Lord have mercy. Woo! Yeah.
Opponents are slamming the device, saying it's a way of inflicting cruelty on immigrant communities. The DHS says the gloves could be ready for use by March.
Now, I don't recommend this, to be honest with you. That was all jokes. I don't recommend getting that for people. I don't think it's right. I really don't. You know, because somebody's going to abuse it and be using it all day long and charging it up while they're in the car, trying to put on 2 pair at a time to turn the voltage up even stronger. I don't think that's right. I don't think that they should have that. I don't condone it at all, you guys. Especially when they're going to pick up the guys that mess with the little girls and the kids, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think that they should have that before they send them to Jamaica. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Now, something that you guys are talking about, and you put it on the radar. Today, how come you guys ain't been putting me onto this? And I feel so bad for not reporting it. But it seems as if it takes somebody to sacrifice themselves in order for a story to really be coming out. There was a little bit of hint that I was getting before, a hint of what was going on. But now it's a big story, and it's gotten worldwide. We got to get on over to this report where a wife says a USS Lincoln, on a USS Lincoln, who basically man overboard, says there were warning signs and it was ignored. These people have been out at sea for all of the time that they've been doing this, going against when it comes down to holding Iran back, when it comes down to the Strait of Hormuz. You got to think about it. These are not just machines and AI robots. These are people. So they're going to need functioning food. I mean, good food. They're going to need, resources. They're going to want to be able to do certain things. And if you're stuck in somewhere for over like 240 days, which is almost, damn near a year, to be honest with you, right? It's definitely not going to be good for your morale, for the people. They should have did some sort of switch outs and things like that is what I want to say. What I have been hearing about is nutrition issues with food and things like that. And it's finally escalated to the point where the family members are starting to report it. And Pete Hegseth himself has now called for the Lincoln to come back to the United States. And they're going to be swapping it out for another boat, another warship. See what's going on with this right now, you guys, over in the Strait of Hormuz. Yep, it's real deal. It's going on right now.
It has been more than 260 days since the USS Lincoln deployed to sea. What started as a routine mission in November was redirected to the Middle East over the war with Iran earlier this year. Now, families of those on board are confronting Navy leaders about food shortages, water contamination, and declining mental health. Declining health, by the way, that has gotten so bad that there are multiple reports of sailors trying to jump overboard. In an exclusive interview with MS Now, the wife of a sailor who did jump off the ship earlier this month says her husband told leadership that he was struggling, but that was brushed off. She also says the Navy did not tell her until 4 days after the incident. A Navy spokesperson told MS Now in part, quote, "We have not observed an increase in suicidal ideations aboard the ship."
Hey. Ain't nobody say nothing about that. You wilding right now. You are bugging. Ain't nobody going there. Let's get on over to this next situation over here, you guys. We got the mountain, let's get on over to the volcano. Volcano. Can't be saying no crazy stuff like that on the air. You are your mind, girl? Come on now, stop that. Etna. Remember the other day when we were watching Etna, A-E-T-N-A? I got to get the right pronunciation for the word. I think it's Etna. Eruption, 11th of August. That's right, you guys, 2026. Reaching 1,350 millimeters. So I guess the lava is starting to move through, you guys. It's starting to move. And yes, we want to pray for the soldiers and everybody out at sea. Don't want to forget about that part. Just got a little bit shook up with that word. Still got to be cautious right now as well. We don't play that when it comes down to the plat. Can't do anything like that and let that be up on there. So got to make sure that we're clear with things like that. And we apologize if there was anything negative that came out of it, because that word right there, can't be playing around with that. No, we can't. Let's get on over to this volcano. It's now moving, you guys. It's been moving. And who sent that nice, pretty picture inside of the Discord? Because we almost had a screenshot layout one time because of this same volcano right here, because of the colors of the lava and how beautiful the colors look. So beautiful when you get close to it, but of course, very dangerous. That was collective, yeah. You notice how much it's filling up now? Like, after a while, it ain't gonna be so pretty. See, this the part that be scaring me. One of them joints land on the tills knot of your dome piece. Woo! Lord have mercy. That's right, you guys. You see what Liberty's putting up right there. We're here daily, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy Friday, everybody. Go ahead and give me all the money in your pockets. I know you just got paid. Come on, give it up. Or snap it to a Slim Jim. What we're really trying to do is, like I said, you guys, we're working on it and we're chiming on it and chopping at it to get to what? 75,000 subscribers. That's the next plateau. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Let's keep on going, y'all. Let's go. See a little bit more of the volcano. Now I do know a dude that had access to a volcano, and he was growing something after it erupted and it stopped erupting. He had some pretty good crops coming out of there. Yeah, let's keep on going, you guys. Let's get on over to Italy. And I can't understand how this is even going on. How is this man not paying attention to what's happening around him? How could you let something like this happen? And this is not for the person that is on the plane. Thank you, Scooter. Really appreciate you. See that, you guys? $2, you guys. $2. That's all we asked for. You remember that movie, right? Thank you so much, Scooter, because it all adds up, especially when the bills come in. Love you, bro. Appreciate you. I'm sorry if you're not a bro either. I'm sorry I don't get a chance to look at people's pictures, but I apologize and I thank you so much. Yeah, we appreciate everything. $2. Remember that movie? Oh, my God. Oh, man, that boy kept on following that guy throughout the whole movie. Let's get on over to Italy, you guys, because, yeah, this is pretty crazy. I don't understand how this even happened. You got to watch where you're driving, especially when you're on a runway in an airport. Oh, man, I don't understand this guy right here. And I'm not talking about the guy that's flying a private jet. I'm talking about the guy that's driving onto the freaking landing. Like, where you going? So he's taxiing to try to go ahead and get the plane out of here, you know, private jet, of course. And then you got this idiot who's not paying attention, who just decides to drive his hook and joke caravan in front of the plane. Right into the runway.
Ma secondo me se ne accorgeva e non si faceva così male, perché gli grandi taxano lentamente, i piccolini no. Sì, ma non puoi non vederlo. Madonna, è girata dall'altra parte probabilmente, magari si è girata di qua per... Madonna, è girata dall'altra parte probabilmente, magari si è girata di qua per vedere se... Ma secondo me...
Oh, now I get it, Gary. You don't care if that happened. Gary says, no, my bad. No, it wasn't Gary. That was That One Song. That One Song says, let my wife off that plane. She ain't going no private island with you. I added the last part. But I get it, That One Song. That could be the only other one too. Or what Jolena said. But yeah, let my wife off that plane. Yeah, he hit him on, probably did, I don't know.
Se ne accorgeva e non si faceva così male, perché gli grandi taxano lentamente, i piccolini no. Sì, ma non puoi non vederlo. Madonna, è girata dall'altra parte probabilmente, magari si è girata di qua per vedere se...
You guys might be right, because they ain't let the rest of that video play. He got out that caravan kind of fast, like he was ready to run up and try to get that airplane door open. Y'all might be right. Wait a minute, that's a wife driving to stop the plane because her husband forgot to take the trash out before he left. Money tree, yo, that was a good one right there. I like that. Yeah, it looked like it was planned too. They were trying to make sure it didn't take off. What, it was the feds or what? I don't know. Let me know, you guys. Let me know in the comments. Somebody said, stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love, before you break my heart, think it over. Remember when it was Thelma, Walona, and in Florida, think it over. When they did it on Good Times. I tried so hard and thinking my direction. I didn't even know. Let's keep on, you guys. Y'all be killing me with this stuff. Because I gotta laugh a little bit before I get into the bad parts of these other stories. Let's get into Puerto Rico. We got the situations going over in Puerto Rico where they're searching for water at this time because there's a drought that triggers serious rationing going on right now. Let's go, you guys. What's going on in Puerto Rico? Let's go. Let's open up this screen and keep on moving. Stop in the name of love. I can't even think about the Supremes when I think about the version that they did on Good Times, y'all.
Oh, buddy. This community well in San Juan, Puerto Rico is working overtime. Residents stream in throughout the day, filling bottles and hauling heavy containers of water up and down steep stairs. It's a laborious but necessary task.
Hey, yo, bruh, if you don't throw away that Clorox bottle, I don't recommend nobody doing this right here. I don't care what you're using the water for. Do not ever, 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 no. This is a no-no.
As a rotating water rationing program leaves thousands of households without running water for up to 48 hours at a time.
No hemos podido bajar mucho a lavar ropa. Tenemos 4 mascotas que también es bien difícil
It's been very difficult to bathe them.
poder bañarla.
It's difficult.
Es difícil y nosotros
We have 5 people in our home plus 4 pets.
somos 5 personas en una casa, más 4 mascotas, somos muchos.
The restrictions come after Puerto Rico's capital, San Juan, recorded its driest July yet, according to the National Weather Service. Nearly 68% of the island is experiencing drought conditions. Authorities said the rationing is in response to intense heat, as an El Niño weather pattern suppresses the conditions that typically bring the island's late summer rain. Water trucks make rounds to affected communities, but it's not enough to meet daily needs.
Llevo 2 semanas buscando agua. 2 semanas. No se puede lavar ropa. La lavadora no funciona. Y el agua nunca llega.
Aside from struggling households,
Yeah, you guys, we got to give it up for Puerto Rico right now. We got to figure out something for Puerto Rico. Somebody in the comments said that they sent the person that was in LA to help out in Puerto Rico, the lady. We're going to hope that can help out. Yes, they do look healthy, look very well, but still need to have at least the basic functions of life and things like that. So PR, Puerto Rico, we have nothing but love for you guys. We got to show you nothing but love and respect. And guess what? Yes, our prayers go out to you and your families as well. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. We got to get more people over here. And come on now, stop being so cheap. Give me all the money in your pockets. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're on our way to 75,000 subscribers. Let's go, you guys. Indiana, it's like driving through a war zone. The flood crisis that actually happened a few days ago, was really bad, you guys. It hit the Midwest pretty hard. You got people out here in boats. Cars are just like up to the roof high. Pretty strong out in Indiana, you guys. For all my Indianians who suffered from this, shout out to you guys. Nothing but love and respect, and hope you have a speedy recovery.
catastrophic flooding swamping parts of Indiana. Nearly a foot of rain inundating neighborhoods. Water reaching the roofs of some homes. Cars completely submerged. Many highways impassable. A giant sinkhole swallowing part of this road. In Cambridge City, east of Indianapolis, one man clinging to a utility pole as he waited for rescue teams to reach him. Crews going door to door in Muncie, pulling people to safety. For many residents, they say the flooding happened with little warning.
My fiance called me and told me that I needed to start packing a bag and to get ready to get out of the house. And when I looked out the window, I saw my fence floating past my window.
Officials calling the flooding a 1-in-1,000-year event.
I've been in the area for 60 years, and there's never been anything remotely compared to this. It's several feet higher than most people have ever seen it here before.
It comes after deadly storms pummeled the Midwest. leaving behind a trail of destruction.
It's like driving through a war zone.
One man assessing the damage in the town of Munster, Indiana. Lines of massive trees uprooted. In Columbus, Ohio, power poles snapped in half.
Let them, yo. Let them play the show. That's good. Let them do it.
Others knocked on their sides. The Chicago area also hit hard after multiple tornadoes touched down, damaging homes and schools. Meanwhile, another weather event brewing, thousands of miles away. Hawaii is bracing for a tropical system expected to bring heavy rain.
That's a good thing, y'all. Let them do that.
And overnight, more than 260,000 customers were still without power in Indiana alone, and the state is expecting more rain today. An investigation is underway.
The real one and the promo. Let them.
After an Army helicopter crashed in Texas, killing the 2 soldiers on board. The Apache attack chopper was based in nearby Fort Hood. It went down in a field during a reported training mission and sparked a grass fire that burned out of control. No one on the ground was hurt and no homes or other buildings were damaged.
See how we followed up with that when I told you guys, because of that dry brush with those Apaches over there. We got a lot going on out there in the world. Again, let's get those prayers up in the air, you guys, right now. Got nothing but love to show for all of the first responders. Cannot forget the first responders, you guys, because they're being pushed and they're being really worked right now to their like bitter bones, and they're really doing it and coming together. So you know what? First responders, police officers, firemen, I'm talking about emergency room technicians, ambulance workers, people that are going out there trying to save people and put out fires and things like that. Nothing but love and respect to you guys for risking your lives for us. How about that? Let's be serious about that right now. Amen. Nothing but love for them right there. That's right, you guys. Nothing but. Let's get on over to Spain really quickly, where we got views for total solar eclipse coming out of Europe. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Nothing but love for the first responders, you guys. We see them go through so much, and you know, that right there was them trying to come help somebody, if you think about it. They're going down trying to help somebody. That's what we got to remember. Let's keep on going, you guys.
Millions of Europeans had something else to celebrate on Wednesday. A total solar eclipse was visible in parts of the continent for the first time in decades. Rob Marciano was in Spain to witness the eerie beauty of it all.
Oh! As the sun, moon, and earth perfectly aligned to turn day into darkness, parts of Europe were treated to a rare celestial event. This was a reaction in the Spanish town of Arija, when the sun's light resembled a diamond ring. In Mallorca, even with a bit of cloud cover, stars have popped out. Venus looks brighter than I've ever seen it before. It was an unforgettable show, the first total solar eclipse in Europe in decades.
It was stunning.
Put it on your bucket list. Millions got to see at least part of the eclipse as some of the world's most famous landmarks became backdrops for a spectacle. But nothing beats totality.
Complete amazement that that this is just a natural.
Just to let you know why we play things like this, because there's always somebody that wants to see it and somebody always interested, like me. And look, a lot of other people too. Some people weren't into it, some people are alive. Some people are, because it's what the world is doing and you're actually alive while it's happening. A lot of people are captivated, and rightly so, about those things.
Phenomenon, and it's so rare to see.
It's just a very grand thing, connected to something bigger than yourself.
Yeah, so right. So it's a spiritual thing for you.
It is very much too. It's beautiful, it's emotional, and it's very spiritual.
Wow.
And for us, even with thin clouds shrouding part of the show, emerging from totality, we got one last solar thrill. Now the bottom half of the sun is touching the Mediterranean Sea. There's a bit of a flare. Oh, this is spectacular. This is so wild.
It was wild. I've never seen an eclipse sun set over the Mediterranean Sea for sure. So many thousands of Americans came to witness this, and so glad our friends in Europe finally got to see what America has been spoiled with the past 10 years, seeing 2 total solar eclipses. Next one up, next year in Egypt. A lot of folks who were here this year are going to that one. Get your tickets now.
Okay, you guys, let's keep on going. Double tap
A
that.
shelter intended to help.
Let's keep on going. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. I'm kind of frozen on that side, but I see that you guys are still with me. So I think everything is okay. I'm going to just keep on moving, keep on chatting, and keep on rocking. Because now we got to get on over here to this clade 1 pox situation going on. It's similar to monkeypox, you guys, and they diagnosed it in San Diego. Want you guys to know what's going on with this because, yeah, situations are going on. And I want us to be up to date on everything. Health, wellness, every single thing that we need to know about. We're going to be on top of it, you guys. That was pretty cool, right? And guess what? I want to pray and thank the Lord for the people that had a chance to experience that. That's right, because you only get one life to live, you guys. Get out there and experience the things that make you excited. You know what? Stay off the, you know what you should do if you want to put it on the internet? How about this? Document it and put it up the way that you want to do it. That's the way we have to be now in order to be original. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with these new diagnoses coming out of San Diego, which I want to bring you guys up onto. See what's happening with this. Double tap that screen. It's Friday, y'all. Let's go.
County health officials have confirmed the first local case of clade 1 mpox, a different strain of the disease sometimes called monkeypox. They say the person likely contracted the virus while traveling internationally. This clade 1 strain is typically linked to Central Africa. Cases can cause more severe illness than clade 2 mpox, which has been circulating here in San Diego County since 2022. But doctors say the risk to the public is still really low.
There are no signs of local transmission.
Oh, he already got out of here. I was trying to get him, but Jeffrey caught him first. Don't even worry about him.
So far, we have not identified any symptomatic contacts to this case or any new cases. Clade 2 mpox virus continues to circulate at low levels. We continue to encourage people to get vaccinated if they may be vulnerable to acquiring mpox.
Mpox is spread through close physical contact. The main symptom of either strain is a distinct rash, but people can also sometimes develop flu-like symptoms.
All right. Stay right there with me, you guys, because we got more follow-ups. I'm talking about Taylor Farms. I'm talking about the food. I'm talking about everything that's been recalled right now. Come on, step up. Let's get into it, you guys. We don't have no problems telling you and keeping you guys abreast of what's happening. Taylor Farms, you guys remember last week, 2 weeks ago, it was the lettuce, right? Then a day ago, we talked about the everything else that they had coming out of there that they stopped. How about this? Maybe it's time for us to make sure that we don't rock with TF right now. Got to probably fall back from buying anything from Taylor Farms, period. But how are we going to do that when we don't know who they supply? Yeah, and a lot of places that they supply are the places where we go and get our foods from. We got to get on over to see what's going on with Taylor Farms right now. They recalled 20, that's right, 20 more contaminated products at risks. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. And they're going to tell you where: Walmart, Target, many different stores that they supply.
Taylor Farms is recalling 20 more products over fears of another foodborne illness. The company is recalling prepared salsas and guacamole, anything that is made with jalapenos, because of a risk of salmonella contamination. Yes, you heard that right, salmonella. This is separate from the cyclospora outbreak in over a dozen states that has been linked to Taylor Farms' lettuce that was sourced from central Mexico. The FDA and the CDC are investigating a salmonella outbreak in several states. As for the recall, the recalled products were distributed to retailers in more than half of US states. The affected products can be found at Target, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Walmart, Kroger, Stop & Shop, and Hannaford. The FDA says they have a best if used by date up to and including August 16th, 2026. The FDA published a list of affected products on its website. Now, Taylor Farms says it is not aware of any reported illnesses linked to its products, and this is a voluntary recall. I'm Kate Martell, and I write the Hills 1230 Report newsletter. For more of today's news, go check.
All right, you guys, you see it. Taylor Farms, they're pulling a lot of their own products. They see what's going on, and they have stopped business with the particular farm in which they were buying from. And we're gonna just have to keep on going forward, you guys. We got to keep on checking in to see what's going on with that, because yes, that farm is basically out of Sinaloa. That was out of Sinaloa. Don't know who owns it. Somebody said that in the chat yesterday as well. Got to keep on moving forward, you guys, and double tap that screen. This is the follow-up from the story yesterday from the fire department, where the Bronx second alarm blaze from the 3193 fire over the deli. There's a new story I want you guys to check out. These guys are really, like I said, on the front lines, trying to make sure that this fire is out the way that they always do, making sure things are contained. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Wait a minute, because I got something for you. I got this merch coming out to you guys. That's right. We got 6 of the Our Bottom Line keychains and 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. That's right, but we got to get those likes up to what? Where we got to get those likes up to, you guys? That's right. Let's get them up to 300 to make it make sense. I think you guys got about 100 more. And remember, all you got to do is send me the address where you want the merch to go to bridgethisllc at gmail.com. Let's get on over here and see these first responders doing what they do best.
Hazmat 1084, they're gonna check to see if there's any more batteries or anything else.
Smart thing, checking for lithium batteries, seeing if there's anyone ignited or anything like that. They got to check everything before they leave. They want to make sure everything is out. And they're checking inside the walls to see if any little sparks or electrical stuff is going on too.
Hazmat 1084, they're gonna check to see if there's any more batteries or anything else in the store. Again, this was a deli bodega. They have one scooter out here. It seems like it was affected, but oh, I see.
Yeah, so the batteries from the scooters, they want to make sure that that's all out too. Yeah, they got to make sure. These guys, they professional at what they do. You guys don't think that they just, come on and spray some water. Oh no, they do their thing. And that's why number love for firefighters, you guys. Yeah, you guys think that they be doing nothing but cooking in the firehouse? They deserve it. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Let's get on over to see what's going on with these Teslas. It seems that they've been having issues while they've been in autopilot mode. Couple of Krill's Nashes, that's the way we talk around here. Couple of Krill's Nashes going on. We got one person who you may know, Kyle Shanahan. His Tesla basically crashed as well, but basically he's claiming and he's basically owning it, saying it was probably his fault. But there's other people that say, hey, I wasn't going over the speed limit, officer. It was the Tesla. What do you do in that case? Are you still going to get the ticket, or do they write the ticket to your car? Let me know, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on going, you guys. He's okay. He's okay. Kyle Nash, yeah. Football coach, right?
Fast. I wasn't driving. Does assess driving autopilot.
You're in charge, though, so I need to see your driver's license.
I'm in charge, but I wasn't driving.
I wasn't driving. He said, yep, but you're in charge, though.
So, doesn't matter.
I wonder how often cops hear this. Tesla's taking heat. That driver putting the blame on his electric car's autopilot. And tonight, San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan says he is still recovering after a low-speed crash involving his Tesla. He says was also engaged in self-driving mode. While the NFL coach ultimately took responsibility for the accident, his accident comes as there are ongoing federal probes and lawsuits involving the electric car's capabilities. News Nation's Bennett Haverly joins us with more. Bennett, I've said it before, a lot of Teslas on the road. What do we need to know?
Yeah, there certainly are, Hannah. The 49ers head coach in this most recent case told reporters of the weekend that he accepts responsibility. He is not sure, however, whether his Tesla's autopilot somehow malfunctioned in his head-on crash last month. His accident, though, comes as the National Highway Safety Administration continues to investigate concerns over Tesla's advanced driving features.
And my head feels so much better. Concussions do linger a little bit. The only things I really deal with now is just headaches and fatigue.
49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan says he is still working to fully recover after a head-on crash in his Tesla last month left him with a concussion, a broken hand, broken ribs, and 40 stitches. He told reporters he took his eyes off the road to reach for his cell phone. And even though he says his Tesla was in self-driving mode, he still crossed over the center line and caused a crash.
Who knows what happened when I turned around, whether it malfunctioned or whether I knocked it off. That's something I don't know yet. But regardless, it is always your fault. And whether you're an autopilot or not, you can't take your eyes off the road. It's a partnership driving.
Shanahan's admission has not stopped the scrutiny into the EV maker. In June, relatives of a 76-year-old Texas woman filed a lawsuit against Tesla after a car initially reported by police to have been an autopilot careened into the woman's home, killing her. The lawsuit alleges it was a design defect. But in this follow-up report from the NTSB, it indicates the driver had overridden autopilot and pressed the accelerator prior to the crash. But the federal scrutiny continues. This spring, the National Highway Safety Administration elevated its investigation into more than 3 million Tesla models to what it calls an engineering analysis. The Fed's latest probe focuses on the car's advanced features, looking into if autopilot warns drivers soon enough in low visibility conditions.
Man, listen, I don't know if can they respond to somebody else having a little accident or something fast enough? Like if there's an accident coming to you, can it know how to swerve? Like, is it always watching, my question? Because if you're driving, you always like this, right? You know, you're paying attention. Does it have the same human response? Let me know that, you guys, if you ever drove a Tesla. Let me keep on moving, you guys, but I'd like to know that question as well. And yes, we're giving out merch if we can get up to 300 likes. I think we had 2 already. And it's Friday. Come on, you guys, Friday. Boom, boom. Gonna get paid. Boom, boom. Some free merch. Boom, boom. When we hit 300, I'm sending it out. 6 keychains, 6 decals. I hope you like the way we get down. That's right, you guys. Our bottom line, 6 keychains and 6 decals. All you got to do, get those likes up to 300, man. Let's do it, you guys. Let's get on over to Ohio. That's right. We got some heart bomb moments where a person leaps onto a barrier to avoid a crash. I'm talking about this guy was on point with it. You know how when you pull over and your car stalls and you can't do anything and you're standing there with your phone? Well, guess what? We're so lucky that he was paying attention to oncoming traffic. Because watch this. I'm telling you, boy, woo! You got to be careful out there and you got to thank God for your life because you never know when something can happen. As you guys can see, I don't know why, but this dude over here isn't even in the regular lane. The lane that he's in don't even exist. And if you look, there's a gentleman right there on his phone. You guys see the gentleman, right? You guys see him look like he's having a little bit of car trouble, of course, right? Because he stopped on the highway and outside of his vehicle. Check this out, you guys. That's right, he leaps onto the barrier to avoid the car from hitting him. Stranded besides the disabled vehicle on a highway shoulder. Now he was already in a dangerous spot right there doing that. He's lucky he was timing that one, boy. Woo! Yeah, man. Whew. You don't want to be playing out there Matador on the highway. That's the last thing you want to do. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's get on over to Houston. After 2 pow, they're not here anymore, involved in the police powing you guys. Houston, come to the front of the stage, please. And happy Friday, you guys. Let's go. We got work to do. Let's keep on going. Let's go.
People are dead after an officer-involved shooting in West Houston. So let's bring in our Andrew Rodriguez to get the latest. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Denise. Yeah, everything happened at the 8820 apartment complex right off of Westheimer around 1 this morning. And specifically, Houston police say it happened at this parking garage. We can actually see crime scene cleaners arrived here not too long ago, and it seems like they are currently cleaning up what was left of that scene. Now, I do want to show you some video from early this morning. Like I said, it happened around 1 o'clock. It shows the scene itself. Houston police tell us they received a call about an armed suspect standing over an unresponsive individual. Now, when officers arrived to the apartment complex, they say they gave the gunman commands to drop his weapon and that the gunman did not comply. That's when multiple officers discharged an unknown amount of shots to that suspect, fatally striking him.
Officers arrived at 11:51. They found a person standing over an unresponsive male. Officers gave commands to put down a weapon. The suspect was armed. The suspect did not comply. Multiple officers discharged. The suspect was struck. HFD responded. Suspect was pronounced deceased. Once HFD pronounced the suspect deceased, the unresponsive male was also pronounced deceased.
Now, there's not a lot of information as of yet over the victim's identity or that suspect. We're still waiting for Houston police to give us some more information, as well as the Harris County District Attorney to give more on the investigation itself. We do know Houston police does plan on releasing a body camera video, as they usually do during investigations like this, during a 30-day period. But again,
Okay, you guys, when we get more information on this, that's right, you know how we do over here, we will be following up. We will be following up. Rest in peace to everyone that lost their lives in this tragedy. Let's hope that we get to the bottom line of the story and figure out what's happening. Want to pray for the families as well as all of the victims. Amen. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got work to do. It's Friday. We're trying to get up to 75,000 subscribers, or maybe we can hit that 300 mark to send you guys some merch out over the weekend. Have something to look forward to tomorrow, because everybody else the other day, their merch is already in the mail. They made it to 600. Woo, it was a lot that day. Let's get on over to Indonesia. We got passengers that you guys are looking at right here. They were on a luxury boat until it caught fire. Now they're on a lifeboat looking back at the boat that they were on out in Lombok Beach. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Lombok waters. Yeah, Lombok. Talk about lucky to get a lifeboat at the right time, right? Don't want to be on that anymore. Don't want to be on that anymore, huh? Don't want to be on that one no more, baby. Thank you, Grace. Boo, Grace thinks you're handsome. Yeah, appreciate that, Grace. Appreciate that, Grace. Thank you.
Pak, kalau bisa masuk ke dalam sini, Pak. Masuk ke dalam sini, masuk.
We got work to do, y'all. Let's double tap that screen and get it up, get it up, get it up. Let's keep on going, y'all. Come on, Grace. I'm trying to work, girl. Don't be flirting. Stop it. Like hell with them Boogotti. Let's keep on going, you guys, because y'all know I love y'all, right? Look at Jelena. She's like, hey, man, don't mess with my man, because I'll be the one to bring it to you. Let me stop. Y'all a mess out there. Y'all know I'm just here for the show, right? I can't mess around out here. Y'all have be done told everything. You know what Boogotti did? Everybody starting their own podcast and everything, getting more views than me. Yeah, the guy Boogotti that be on at 6 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you what he's really like. Dun, 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 without the suit. Look at all stuff coming all out my mouth while I'm asleep. Let me stop. I'm just playing. Let's keep on going, you guys. You know I got to make fun of it because y'all the fam. Stop it. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on rocking and let's do it. Winter Rising said from down the street to around the world, Boogotti brings it to you. I like that one right there. Victor. Who's that, Victor? Oh, Victor. Thank you so much because he put 1999, one of my favorite songs. You remember that song? I was dreaming when I wrote So give me and I go to Maine. 1999. Victor, thank you so much, Mr. Bester. Good morning, family. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Friday? See, Victor got paid today. You see what I'm saying? Show your boy. Let me stop. Let's keep on going, you guys, because they're going to start calling me a grifter if I ask for money. They'd rather me be broke over here like this. Oh, trying to get rid of stuff, pawning it like, yo, could y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want to see. Thanks for the fam for trying to keep the boat afloat and not letting us sink like this, because you already know how the house is around here and they getting pretty shifty, and I got to keep on being creative, bringing you guys my best. All it's doing is making me better, to be honest. It makes me better. Let's get on over to Long Island, you guys. 65-year-old Stephen Schwartz being sentenced to probably the rest of his life for that deadly nail salon crash in Long Island when he was sauced up, crashed straight through the salon. Yeah, we got it. Let's keep on moving forward and see what's going on, you guys. I got to get out of here later because I got the other business to take care of. You know how we got multiple businesses going on because we got to stay busy, especially in this city. How they say it? If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. See what's going on with Stephen Schwartz. They're giving him some time. I think he's going to probably be in there for the rest of it, you guys. Just like a birdie. Yeah.
Breaking news as we come on the air this afternoon. Justice served in a devastating crash on Long Island that claimed the lives of 4 people, stunning an entire community. Welcome to the noon. I'm Haley Fixler.
Thanks for the love.
Sentenced to the maximum allowable under the law, 65-year-old Stephen Schwartz paying the price for plowing his SUV into the crowded nail salon in Deer Park while severely intoxicated. Fox 5's Kelly Kennedy was inside of the courtroom when that sentence was handed down. She joins us from Riverhead with our top story at noon. And Kelly, what can you tell us?
Haley, there was so much emotion in the courtroom this morning, pretty much from everyone involved, except for the person responsible for this horrific tragedy, 66-year-old Stephen Schwartz. He sat there with a pretty much blank expression as a judge sentenced him to 25 years to life for driving very drunk and killing 4 people and also injuring 9 others when he drove his car into a Deer Park nail salon back in 2024. Now, there was a lot of people in the courtroom, families, victims. I want to show you some video of people entering court. There was a lot of officers there as well to honor that fallen officer, the officer who was murdered. She was just getting her nails done. She was off duty, Amelia Renhack. Now, just to give you an idea also of the demeanor of the defendant in the courtroom, he sat there pretty much without remorse, without much expression. I want to show you some photos from, there was one photographer who had permission to take still photos, a Newsday photographer, and as you can see there, we've had to blur that image, but the defendant did give him the finger. So I think that says a lot about where his head was at going into this. Now, we heard a lot of emotional testimony. We heard from the husband of that officer who was murdered in this. He said they had big plans. They had just closed on a home. They planned to have 3 children together, but all of those dreams came to an end with this. We also heard from a mother and daughter who were just getting a pedicure that day. They were just having a normal family outing, and they said they're now scarred forever. Besides their physical injuries, they say they have PTSD, anxiety.
Jack said he looked like hell. He looks like hell for 65.
And it changed their lives forever. The judge also said with this sentence, again, he got 25 years to life, but the judge recommended that he will never be released. He's recommending that he never gets parole. Here's what the PBA president and the district attorney had to say following the sentencing this morning.
He actually made a rude gesture to the media here today. He is unrepentant in our opinion.
She put on that uniform and shield every single day with pride, and she went out and she made a huge impact in the lives of so many people. But most importantly, her smile, her joy for life was infectious to those who knew her. And these police officers behind me will not allow her story to end here today.
Oh, man, you guys. And whatever they give him, I hope he don't be able to get out because he deserves what they give him, you guys. He deserves it. We got to keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to go. We got to go. What do you mean, sorry, we all age gracefully? This fool has 0 remorse. You saw his face, right? Appealable anyway. Oh, yeah? Let's see what else. I just turned 65. I have no hair. Hey, don't worry about it, Jack. You be all right. You took your hair off yourself, though. Look like you got the bzzz, did it yourself. You be all right, though. His was like, it didn't come out on his own regard. Trust me, he didn't do that on his own. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's get on over to Arizona. I used to live out there, by the way, Phoenix, for 2 years. Lord have mercy. For all the people that live out in Phoenix, I do understand why they call it Phoenix. Because boy, is that Phoenix heat, does it rise. Oh my God. Let's keep on going, but we got a different story right here. Finally, a good story. We got a truck driver from New Mexico that's looking for a good Samaritan that saved his life during an Arizona monsoon storm. You know we got to give it up for the good stories as well as the bad, you guys. Come on over here. Anybody ever get caught in a monsoon or see what's going on when that happens? Check this out, you guys. Let's go.
So it says the quick actions of a total stranger helped save him from being hurt during a recent monsoon.
12 News journalist Jade Cunningham spoke with the driver and his wife, who say that they are desperately trying to find this man. Sunday night's monsoon hit the West Valley hard.
I had just delivered my load at Walmart in Buckeye, Arizona.
It caught many off guard, including semi-truck driver Jose Cuellar, who had just emptied his trailer and got back on the 10 to finish his day.
I noticed it was getting worse. I saw the traffic stop, so I stopped. And then I was just waiting there for a minute or two. And that's when I called my wife. And I told her, you know what, this is happening. It's getting uglier. Just want to let you know,
in case if anything happens, I love you.
As rain fell, the wind whipped around and picked up Cuellar's truck, tossing it onto its side.
I was scared, and then I noticed the water started coming in to the cab. I couldn't take out my seatbelt or nothing. I just had to wait. My mom was thinking about my family, my wife, my kids, friends. It was really scary.
Cuellar, who was near I-10 in Verado, was in shock and alone.
I was looking up through the windshield, and I was just seeing people going, passing me, and I was like, man, what do I do,
Until help came, when he least expected it.
This gentleman showed up, and he asked me, are you okay? And I told him, no, I'm not okay. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna get you out.
I told that God sent him to be there for him, because if he was seeing cars passing by and nobody stopped.
No uniform, no badge. Just a man who was able to break the truck's windshield and get Cuellar out.
I felt the water going up, the level of the water. I was gonna drown or something, I was getting freaking out, and he just showed up. He was able to help me.
We've been together for 22 years. And throughout all our life, nothing has ever happened like this. And for us, he's a hero.
That man left as quickly as he appeared. Cuellar and his family now desperately wanting to find him to thank him.
How the hell do a truck get flipped over by some wind? What type of typhoon is like that, y'all? For real?
The weather was so bad that night. He was willing to help me. For him to risk his life,
I wish we could meet him and be able to personally say thank you.
Yeah.
And as they searched for the man, who quickly became their angel, Cuellar says the strangers...
I can't punch no window, and I punch dumb hard. I don't know about breaking no glass with my hand. They said he did it with his hand.
Kindness, his courage will never be forgotten. Jay Cunningham, 12 News. Oh, we gotta find this guy.
I totally agree. And can you imagine coming across, especially during a storm like that, a semi on its side and getting up there and helping these people out? So
A lot of people just wouldn't do it. So I think this is man. We gotta find him. So hopefully with this story, we'll be able to find this guy.
Come on, let's show some love, you guys. Wow. Woo! Gotta give a number of props to the person that came through and saved this man, for his family, for his efforts, for coming out being an angel of life at the right time, you guys, while all the cars were going by. Nothing but love, nothing but respect, God, Father God above. That was one of yours. We appreciate you again, because we see how you work. Amen. Look at that. I can't help it. You guys brought tears to my eyes. I'm sorry. I'll be wiping them away now. Yeah. Stuff like that, you just can't. You got to feel it and let it go through your heart. Let it be a part of your body. Feel it and bring it in, especially if it feels good. Let that come in and knock out that negativity the same way. Beautiful story, right? I don't think that they're going to find him, honestly. I don't even think they're going to find that man, to be honest with you guys. I'm just going to say it straight up and down, because he's probably not even going to he ain't even like, you know what? Let me just leave that right there. Let's get on over to Los Angeles, because two other people want to talk about it. He's rich in this way, by saving somebody. These other guys are rich. How? By showing their money and putting their money where their mouth is. Los Angeles, why did you guys wait until LeBron left? Because guess what? Bob Iger and John Kushner, they're about to buy the Lakers for more than $12 billion. All I need is 5. I mean, come on, man. 5 million, I'd be straight. Dogs rescue, people getting money. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I guess they'd rather go spend their money on stuff like this and make even more money, right? Sponsorships, endorsements, logos, and all of that. Yeah, I ain't mad at you. Go get your money, y'all. Hustle.
Good morning, I'm Tony Cabrera, and we have big breaking news in the sports world. The Los Angeles Lakers are being sold to Josh Kushner and Bob Iger for more than $12 billion. According to ESPN,
Thank you, Tony.
businessmen are paying a record-setting price. In a joint statement to ESPN, they said in part, quote, "As lifelong NBA fans, we are deeply honored for the opportunity to become stewards of the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the most iconic sports franchises in the world."
Yeah, you guys, you know when they got money, they don't do too much talking. They don't do too much. So 12 billion, we're going to make that happen. However we do it, we're going to put together a whole bunch of billionaires and millionaires. Get $1 million, a couple million from you, $1 million from there, $1 million from that fund, a couple of million over there. Put it all together. Now they own the Lakers. They're going to be singing, "Must be nice." Yeah, let's keep on going, you guys. $20 easy for me today. Oh, yeah? What else you guys got? One needs to do interest off for one's month. What else you got? It's a lot of money. That's a damn lot of money. Yeah, that's a whole lot of money, you guys. Wait a minute. Thank you, Liberty and Justice. Good morning to you as well. And guess what, you guys? We got a birthday up in here today. Come on now, we got to shout the birthdays out. Shout out all the love. Shout out happy birthday. Happy birthday. Come on, let's keep on going, you guys. We got to stay in LA real quick though. We're going over to, if I'm not mistaken, let's get on over to Studio City as a matter of fact. Because I told you about this, guys. I'm tired of people saying the bear was in my pool. The such and such was in my backyard. No, you're in the bear's pool. That's the such and such's backyard. So when I hear this stuff, you guys gotta understand something. When you move into the mountains, you're gonna expect to see wildlife and what? Mountain lions. That's right, you guys. They spotted a huge mountain lion outside of a Studio City home, and he looked real healthy. So guard your pets. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen, get those likes.
An amazing wildlife scene so close to the big city, and it was all caught on video. We have the encounter from 2 different angles. I spoke to the Studio City man who awakened before sunrise and was shocked by what his surveillance camera caught.
Jelena, right?
On the ring camera, and that's where you really just get an idea of, wow, this guy is big and well-fed and beautiful.
It happened early Saturday morning in Studio City, right off of Wrightwood Drive. Chad Landers.
I feel sorry for people coming home working third shift. Encounter this guy right here.
Was having trouble sleeping. For some reason, he decided to check the video on his security cameras. This is what he saw. A giant mountain lion.
One view, what I thought was particularly interesting, when he first came into frame, he was on the driver's side of my Tahoe, and a car, you can see the headlights coming up the hill of Wrightwood Drive, and so he backed up and hid in front of my Tahoe out of sight of the car, and then as soon as the car passed and went up the hill, he went down the passenger side of the Tahoe, and that's where...
Because he knows what's going on and how to stay away from people. He's been out there. He ain't get that big for nothing. Looking like he's just roaming around in Africa somewhere. Don't look like he missed a meal since.
It came into view of my other camera, where I really saw how big he was, and then he just sauntered off down the driveway.
Anybody notice that it might be a female and it might be pregnant? Because that stomach is kind of big right there. Or he just ate something. Okay, hold on a minute. You think I'm playing? Let's go back a little bit about right here. All I want you guys to do is watch the walk as it's walking. Try to zoom in as much as possible.
Your side of the Tahoe, and that's where he came into view of my other camera, where I really saw how big he was, and then he just sauntered off down the driveway.
I asked him if there was some deeper meaning to it.
Not necessarily a he. She could be eating for 3.
His mountain lion encounter.
I think a fun, interesting thing that you can still interact with nature. And I wouldn't have wanted to meet him alone outside myself, but it was fun to see him on camera. So I feel very fortunate that he walked up and passed my house.
Chad said he noticed the mountain lion didn't have tags or a collar. He worries about wildlife in his area getting struck by a car. He's notified groups that advocate on behalf of the mountain lion. And he says this is a sight he will never forget.
6 feet long? Yeah, I think I'm staying in the crib too. I'm not going to check either. You think I'm going out there to check? How you check? You got to pull up his leg? You know how that's how you do it with a dog. Is that a male or female? And then the dog be there like this, and the dog let you do whatever. You turn it around. Oh, that's a girl. Okay. What you gonna do that to the mountain lion? Run up behind it. Let me see if you're a male or female. Wow! You already know what's gonna happen with that one, right? It don't even matter. I'm talking about the way that stomach was looking fat. I didn't tell you I go touch him. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Get on over to Florida. You know they always got something going on in Florida. I guess, you know what DeSantis said? I'm tired of having a situation where we're looking bad. We're going to try to do something good. We're going to be on the cusp of flying taxis. That's what it seemed like to me. Ron DeSantis says Florida will begin to test new Central Florida by years of flying taxis. Okay, you guys, let's see what's going on in Florida. Air to ground sun tracks.
I'm proud to announce that by the end of the year, Florida will be actively testing eVTOL aircraft throughout Central Florida aerospace region. That means these things are going to be lifting off. They don't need a runway. They're going to lift off, and they're going to fly, and they're going to land. And they're going to be able to bring people to different places and then come back.
All right, hold up. So I get one, right? You know what I'm saying? I get one, and I pull up. Let me ask you, how many people getting in? Like, that thing get up, I don't know. I don't know about getting in that, right?
These are 2 of them. And, you know, there's a lot going on in this space. There's a lot of companies that are very active in this space. But the idea is you just need the vertiport. You don't need a runway. It'll lift straight up. It'll go. These happen to be electric powered, which is very quiet. And so you can take these and drop them into like a major city.
Meet George Jetson. His son Elroy. Next thing you know, Tesla gonna start making them, and then they're gonna make them where they're self-drivable, right?
Without having a disruption like you would with a helicopter, because a helicopter, very loud, going very fast, you just have a lot of issues. So that's what these things are capable of doing. Now, I also know there's some companies that have hybrid, because the reality is the batteries can only take you so far. If you have fuel in there too, then the range goes very much and it becomes a big deal. But how would this impact Florida? Well, I think the one place people would say where if you had air taxis going habitually, you go Tampa, Orlando, and you can avoid I-4 entirely. So that'll be good for those people. I don't know how long the flight would be, not very long. It would also potentially alleviate traffic on...
Good morning, Lori Lou. Jane, his wife. Remember, she takes the whole wallet, and then the cartoon that they remixed it. He's like, hey, wait a minute. He comes back, give me back my wallet. Anybody see the remix of that? Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. Because I don't know, I might be pulling up. Boo, boo, computer. Boo, doo, 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 boo, boo, computer. Oh, baby. Come on, tell the truth now. I come pulling up in the front of the crib, and I got the flight joint coming down. They might be like, I might have to get in there with Boogotti. That could look kind of fly. Looking like Kane, you know what I'm saying, from Menace to Society. Boo, boo, computer. See, that's how you mix it up. You gotta be in a Jetsons type of plane, but you gotta be bumping that old school. Boo, boo, computer, and get out like you ain't really doing nothing, and you already know you stunting, right? Get out and be acting like you just. Yeah, so how you guys doing? Man, what you talking about, y'all? Just landed a plane playing computer love. What's going on with you, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some new stuff. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. Pull up to the old haters in the neighborhood with that. They be like, what's that noise? Right in the neighborhood where they used to call you names and tease you and stuff like that. What's that? Is that Jelena over there? Hold on a minute. Is that Jack? Well, Jack just pulled down or whatever Brian pulled down out of nowhere. Playing that boom, boom. Is that Audrey stepping out of there? That can't be Winter. And then acting like it ain't nothing at all. Songwriter like this. Oh yeah, how y'all doing right now? Man, what is you talking about, fool? How you doing? That's how you got to turn up on these fools out here. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Ain't it great to think about things and bring things to mind? I'd be a great storyteller, wouldn't I? That's why I do this. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Because where we going? It's time to do it. I haven't had a chance to do it all day. Hate to have to do it like this, but and if I can make it there, I'll make it. Bum, bum. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. Especially if you're doing it in the Bronx, you gotta sing that song. Pay homage to the Bronx Bombers. Bronx news, they're searching for a teen who attempted murder, and New York police are looking for her right now, looking for this person right now, you guys. This is News 12. We're going local right now, but yes, we got to bring you guys some local news because yes, someone did lose their life. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go see what's going on with this situation here.
We've got your top hyper-local stories and your Bronx forecast. Police are on the search for a gunman after a 17-year-old boy was shot in the head. This happened on East 228th Street in Edenwald. That teen was brought to the hospital and is expected to survive. Police say they're looking for a man who was wearing all black and rode off on an e-bike. Stay with us here on News 12 for the very latest.
See what's going on, you guys. That's why we do it over here on the show, because we can go back to videos and show how many things are going on and be able to debate when Kathy Jokel Hokel or Tish says, crime is down in the city. Oh yeah, we got the receipts. Same way Tom had them earlier. We don't play. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's get on over to Los Angeles because California, knows how to party, that's right, West Coast. High school football player was practicing, did not know that he had a venomous snake. That's right, you guys, a rattler inside of his helmet. Played for half the game with that thing in his helmet, and it didn't bite him at all. Probably about that big, but yeah, that's right, you guys, a venomous snake inside of his helmet. They got this thing out inside of a bucket of water, and they grabbed it. You guys ain't gonna believe this. I want you to make sure you double tap that screen and get those likes up because, yeah, God was with him on this one. Entire practice. Check this out, you guys. Let's go.
A high school football player in Arkansas made a terrifying discovery. He unknowingly practiced with a venomous snake stuck in his helmet.
Okay, you guys, like I said, you're not going to really be able to see nothing else like that anywhere else. So yeah, we deserve to get some likes for certain things like that. We don't ask for money. We actually give you something. So we're working on 300 likes today. Why? Because we're going to give you something. We're going to be giving you these 6-hour bottom line keychains and 6-hour bottom line decals. All you got to do is get those likes up to 300 and email us, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Let's get into it.
For over an hour.
Just over there in the woods?
You're not going to pull him out? You going to get to him? That was the end of the encounter when a local animal shelter helped to wrangle the cottonmouth. The student says he felt unusual movement inside his helmet. He took the helmet to his assistant coach to inspect. That's when the coach found the snake hidden behind some padding. Fortunately, no one was bitten. The cottonmouth was taken to a nearby river and released.
Oh, are cottonmouths poisonous? They sound like they are.
I thought so.
Ooh. Oh, we did say venomous? Okay.
Oh, God.
And so they just released it back in the river where people will now go tubing. Right. I'm going to go tubing now with the cottonmouth.
Always look at your helmet.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Sorry, you guys, Arkansas. My bad. I thought that was Los Angeles, but it was Arkansas. Okay, correction. I stand corrected. Arkansas. That's right, you guys. Let's keep on moving. We got work to do. That's what we do over here. We bring you breaking news, trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. Let's keep on going, you guys. That's right, Liberty. Support your favorite host, Boogotti Cash App. The Cash App is $, Boogotti, BOOGOTTINYC. And guess what, you guys? $1 is a Cash App. Yep, we ain't trying to hit you too hard. Whatever it is, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, Victor. Appreciate you. I would have fainted, said Victor said I would have fainted. Man, I would have been like, out of there, right, Victor? Me too. I'd have been right there next to you. Remember how Ralph went down when he thought he was going to get all that money? Here's your fortune. And it was a bird. And he went down. Boom. I would have been right with you. Norton, I'm supposed to get 20% of that. Yeah. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. We got to get on over to the Holy Land. None of these claims are going to be something that I keep for myself, that I'm stating for myself right now. Yeah, you got to be a real big Honeymooners fan to understand where I'm coming from with that one. Let's keep on going. We got snakes in the Bronx? Oh, no, we don't. I hope you don't. I was maybe a garden snake, but no, I don't think so. Right over here, you guys. Let's get on over to the Holy Land, because there's new evidence on what is believed to be the site of Christ's crucifix. That's what they're saying, you guys. That's what they're saying. They actually have the temple, but they built the temple around the temple to protect it. Let's look into this, you guys, because if you believe it and you hear what's going on here, you might want to go inspect. If you ever thought about going to the Holy Land, if this is your religion, some people have, like, what do they call those things? They have certain things that they want to strike off their live list, or their list of getting things done. This could be one of your major goals. Check this out, you guys. Some new information that we're bringing you guys. New discoveries at a major religious site. Let's go.
In the biblical city of Jerusalem, along its narrow, cobbled streets, where Jesus walked
Bucket
2
list.
millennia ago, you can follow the Stations of the Cross to one of the most important churches in the world, the Holy Sepulchre. Over thousands of years, millions have worshipped here, their faith unmoved by science. But now, the restoration of the historic church floor has revealed something to scientists that may show this church is truly built in the holiest of places. At the center of the Holy Sepulchre, where Christ was crucified, buried, right next to the small chapel built over what is said to be the true tomb of Christ, archaeologists looking beneath the floor have uncovered the remains of 2,000-year-old grapevines and olive trees.
They took the body of Jesus and bound it with burial clothes along with the...
And that could be significant, because at the time of Jesus, the Gospel of John speaks of a garden.
Now, in the place where he had been crucified, there was a garden.
The Italian archaeologist, Professor Francesca, and her assistant. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is incredible treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Describe looking under the church floor as like turning the pages of a history book.
There were a lot of pilgrims.
Yes. Finding crosses dating back almost 1,000 years, and
Late Roman.
Late Roman. And then this is Byzantine.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is before Jesus.
Yeah, before Jesus. Before Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
While in their lab, scientists are analyzing the soil samples.
We found it a cultivated area.
Cultivated?
Cultivated with olive, with grapes.
Olives and grapes?
Yes, yes.
Back then, small gardens of olive and grape trees were nestled beside the walls of Jerusalem. Do we know if those olives and grapes are 2,000 years old, are from the time of Jesus?
Yes, about the time of Jesus.
And this place was also the garden.
The walls of the church are adorned with paintings portraying Jesus' final hours, the tomb and the garden.
The road that came to the city, this gate was named the Gate of Gardens.
Yes, you guys, that's what they're saying. I'm not making no claims over here, but I did want to bring it up because why? It's actually news. It is real new news and it's coming out and that's what people are saying. That's right, you guys, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get into it. Because guess what? If you made it this far, I'm going to just go ahead and open that up so you guys can see it. And I got to reward you with what? The health and wellness section. Chun. It's time to get into it, you guys. I'm glad that you're still here. Glad you had time to stick around because we got some great health and wellness to bring you guys. It's one of our favorite segments around here, got to tell you. Now, stick a clove of garlic in your ear and see what happens. What, Boogotti? Hey, for some reason, I thought that this was a good idea. As you guys see, I've been on my garlic water every single day, even though I know you guys have been recommending the aged garlic. I actually like it the natural way. Even the funky taste after a while is an acquired taste, believe it or not. Probably at around about 22, 23 days, but I can tell you, it makes me feel great. A lot of times when I'm preparing it in the morning, I want to cut it off in order to get all of the peels off, because if you try to do it one by one, it's pretty hard. There's a pretty rough edge once you break it off the actual clove itself. So you cut it there and it's really easy to get the rest of the skin off to actually get to the actual garlic. And after that, you want to try to press it down with a flat knife to release all of the nutrients and everything that you need out of the garlic. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. Go ahead and grab your mason jar, fill it up with some water and pop it in there. And boom, by the time it get right there, woo, is it funky? Funky. Yep, it's funky, but I still like to drink the rest of it too. But yeah, you guys, it's really good for the immune system and it gives you a second wall of immunity. So yeah, that's why we're talking about garlic today. Last thing I'll say is I didn't have a knife the other day and I was in a rush. I took the top of my nail and I cracked it back. Under my nail starts burning. I'm like, yo, why is my nail burning like that? And then I'm saying to myself, it's not like in a bad way. Could I use this like alcohol or like maybe the same way peroxide is being used? Did they use this somewhere back in the day when they didn't have peroxide? Because it feels like it's doing something under my nail. So I said, you know what, let's get into it. Let's see the powers actually what garlic can do. So then I saw this video. Stick a clove of garlic in your ear and see what happens. Thinking about what happened with the thumb, possibilities, had to listen. So yes, you guys, we're gonna start off the health and wellness section with sticking a clove of garlic in your ear to see what happens. Believe it or not, it actually works and it does something for the body and us. Let's get into it, you guys. It's stick a clove of garlic in your ear and be amazed at what happens. Surprising. And thank you so much, Victor, again, for the love. Audrey Dorman, Victor Bonito Besters. She's Victor's Bonito's Bester Jr. Okay, let's keep on going, you guys. What we got over here? Best Health is where we're going to subscribe to. Let's get into it. Let's go and see what's up with this garlic.
Garlic has been known as a natural remedy for centuries. Even the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans used it not only for seasoning, but also to treat inflammations, pain, and infections.
Ah, so it was used to go directly onto cuts and abrasions and things like that, possibly, because they did say infections, right?
One of its most unusual yet fascinating uses is its application in the ear, a method that has been passed down in folk medicine in many countries.
Okay, also we got people in the comments that have heard, such as Audrey, and we trust her word, that she says she's heard that it's good for ear infections.
Sounds strange? In fact, there is an astonishing effect behind it, which can be explained by the unique ingredients of garlic. Here you'll find out why some people put a clove of garlic in their ear and what happens in the body as a result. Number 1, garlic has antibacterial and antiviral effects. Garlic contains allicin, a natural sulfur compound that is considered one of the strongest plant-based antibiotics. When garlic is crushed or slightly cut, allicin is formed. It effectively fights bacteria, viruses, and fungi. If you
Now it makes sense. It fights bacteria and fungi. So, okay, now it makes a whole bunch of sense why it's good to go ahead and activate it by cutting it, and why it helps for the immune system, and why it was recommended for 30 days to drink the water. Now it makes sense, right? Now it's starting to make sense. Let's go.
gently place a
Vincenta.
slightly sliced garlic clove into the outer ear, the fumes from the allicin can reach the ear canal. Number 2, relief from ear pain and a feeling of pressure. The warmth generated when garlic comes into contact promotes blood circulation and has a relaxing effect. In combination with the essential oils, this can help reduce ear pain or pressure in the ear.
Okay.
Especially with mild irritations or the onset of inflammation, many people experience significant relief. It is important not to insert the clove deeply, but rather to wrap it in a thin piece of gauze for
I like that. You wrap it in a thin piece of gauze because you don't want to go skin directly to the garlic to get that burning sensation.
example, and place it gently in the outer ear so that the active ingredients can work without.
Come on, you guys. We got to do better with those likes now. 123, we cracked out over here. Now, all the way at the health and wellness section, I got to tell you, we're doing terrible. If we need 123 likes to get there, we're not going to make it happen today, you guys. I got to be honest with you. I already know it because we're too close to the end. Got to be honest with you. So I guess we're going to keep the giveaways for the free giveaways. We're going to try that again tomorrow because you guys are being depressing today. I'm so sorry. And I know we got the people in here to do it, but it's okay. I guess you don't want the merch. Let's keep on going. Thanks for putting me on, Vincenta, because I actually thought that we already had 200 and we were doing good. But at that number, it's honestly depressing. Let's keep on going.
Without irritating the skin. Number 3, support for ear congestion and mucus buildup. Often, ear problems are not caused by external inflammations, but by blocked eustachian tubes, which connect the ear to the throat. The steam and essential components of garlic can help to dissolve mucus and equalize pressure. As a result, the ear becomes clear again, and the unpleasant sensation of blockage or having cotton in the ear can be reduced. Number 4, garlic as a natural anti-inflammatory. Allicin is not only...
Now, you know we try to stay away from inflammation, right? So as a natural inflammatory, that's why it's a good thing. Add it to your foods, your spices, your herbs, along with olive oil. There's something about olive oil with garlic. They have a great combination together. They really work good paired together.
Antibacterial, but also anti-inflammatory. This property supports the healing process when the mucous membranes in the ear are irritated or slightly inflamed. Gentle warmth and circulation promoting substances accelerate the regeneration of the skin.
Jelena, YouTube don't care about the other day. They care about today. They don't care about the other day. There's new rules around here. You got to be hot in the first 3 seconds or they're not even going to recommend you. Yeah, I told you guys, start doing your homework. As of July, rules have changed around here, and we had to switch a lot of things up because of it.
In the ear. This explains why this old home remedy is considered a natural first aid for ear irritation in many cultures. Number 5, improving overall ear health. Those who regularly use garlic, whether in their diet or as a home remedy, strengthen their immune system overall. The sulfur compounds in garlic promote blood circulation in the fine capillaries around the ear and help prevent inflammation.
And a lot of you guys, I'm going to give you the stamp. I know you use the aged garlic, right? I know. You guys got the pill form, so you already know. A lot of you guys already know. Vincenta, a lot of you guys already know about it.
In the long term, this can also reduce the risk of chronic ear problems or recurring infections. And number 6, important note on application. Even though this method is widespread in folk medicine, it should be used carefully and consciously. The garlic clove should never be inserted deep into the ear in order not to endanger the eardrum. It is best to slightly score it, wrap it in a piece of gauze, and place it in the auricle so that the essential vapors can take effect. After about 20 to 30 minutes, it can be removed again. After just a few applications, many people already feel significant relief from ear pressure, pain, or the onset of inflammation. Do you want to know what you should drink a glass of every morning?
That's right, you guys. You see it right there, right here. Stick a clove of garlic in your ears and be amazed at what happens. So if you got any sorts of ear problems, canal issues and stuff like that, pain, make sure you don't put it directly in there, you guys. You might want to put some gauze in there as well and get ready to have some funky ears and clean it out. Get whatever you're going to use after that to clean yourself out. Make sure it's something natural. Don't put chemicals and stuff like that in your ears also. And please refrain from Q-tips and things like that as well. I thought I was good too, and it wasn't a good idea. Also, any information that you're getting from us at the Our Bottom Line show for health and wellness, Please do us a favor, consult with your doctor before you do any of these things. We want to make sure that it's right for your regimen, if you're on medications or your diet. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on going. What we got to get on over to now? Coffee. How many coffee drinkers we got? We got one right here. We got coffee drinkers in the building. I'm one right here. They tried to say coffee wasn't good for us at one point, but you know what? I kind of didn't believe them, and I kept on drinking it. Changed my style up, to be honest with you. No more saying, hey, let me get a regular coffee with 4 sugars and half. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm talking about? You get those guys that go in there, next thing you know is half sugar. I'm talking about nothing but sugar and just like Ohento coffee. But then they got to put the creamer in there. Yeah, that's why you got to be careful with it. But if you're just drinking coffee, it's not so bad. You know, maybe it's some espresso or something like that. The doctor will say, don't put nothing in your ears. Okay, you're right. I was a Q-tip overuser and had to go see the doctor because I pushed in, wax in. There you go, coffee. What else you got? 200 likes, get them. We're going to see, Liberty. I'm trying for them, but I don't know. I might just put the number up to 200 since they're doing so bad today. I don't know. It's like I got to pay them to give us a like. What else we got over here? Vincenta, good morning, Jack. What we got over here? Come on, you guys, let's stay on topic about coffee. Anybody know about this coffee? Because I know a lot of people think it's not good for us because of the other things that come along with it, right? Caffeine, things of that nature, heart racing and stuff. But guess what? Coffee and heart health. Why cardiologists now, their view of caffeine has shifted. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got a little bit of this information from Dr. Eric Berg a few days ago that recommended coffee as well. So let's see what's going on with this. That's right, we got a report coming in that we're gonna play from. Coffee and heart health. Why cardiologists' view of caffeine has shifted. Let's go.
Because of its effect on your heart rate and blood pressure, cardiologists were a little reserved about recommending it, but now that view has changed.
Right, they said be careful with all that caffeine at first. Well, now a recent statement from the American Heart Association shows that caffeine, especially in coffee, may be good for your heart. Dr. Frank McGeorge here now with how much is healthy and what is still might be a little too much.
Well, Ty and Kimberly, there's lots of strong evidence that coffee is actually very healthy for most people because of the complex blend of antioxidants and other beneficial compounds that it contains. The drawback was always a concern over the caffeine in it, but that concern is now almost gone.
Caffeine has always was kind of a bad rap. But
yeah, I put honey in my coffee instead of sugar as well. Yep, honey as well. But I drink moringa. I mean, I drink, not moringa, I drink monk fruit sugar.
When it comes to your cardiovascular health, and this study is kind of a good summary of what we know.
Dr. Kelly Chen is an interventional cardiologist at Henry Ford Health Genesis Heart Center.
So it did show that, in some people, that coffee in moderate doses can actually be good and healthy, and your risk of like heart disease, stroke, or heart failure found that, up to 4 or 5 drinks of coffee a day was okay, and actually in some cases was actually beneficial.
Specifically, studies have found drinking 1 to 3 cups of caffeinated coffee can increase blood pressure, but drinking more than 3 cups per day was associated with a lower risk of high blood pressure. For type 2 diabetes, drinking black coffee without cream or sweetener was linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. When it came to cholesterol, filtered coffee was healthier than unfiltered coffee like espresso. Now regarding rhythm, drinking 1 to 3 cups of caffeinated coffee a day was not associated.
Yes, I love black Colombian coffee as well. And yes, I used to put honey in my coffee too instead of sugar. Yep.
With an increased risk of atrial fibrillation or an abnormal heart rhythm, but it can increase premature ventricular contractions, known as PVCs, which are generally harmless but can bother some people.
How do you look at this new study in terms of helping you justify your own caffeine consumption?
Definitely, I think that this is very supportive, that I don't have to worry as much about drinking 1, 2, even up to 4 or 5 cups of coffee.
Now, because coffee is the most commonly used caffeinated drink on Earth, that's what most of the data is based on. But it's important to note, things like caffeinated energy drinks, those are not as well studied, and the caffeine recommendations are not intended to extend to other caffeine sources.
So no Mountain Dew or the things that...
No, because that's all extra high processed stuff.
No pounding Red Bulls and whatnot in exchange for your
No popping Red Bulls instead of a cup of coffee. I get what you're saying, because those numbers are already hyped up because of what they put in it. You guys know what they're saying. You guys get it. So I guess a certain amount of coffee is not bad for you. Just depends. You might want to consult your doctors. That's right. A lot of people used to drink coffee all day. A lot of people broke and they got to drink coffee. How about that? Because coffee, even though it's a diuretic, it kind of holds you over when you ain't got no dough. When them pockets is low and you're doing this right here, you know what I'm saying? When real is real and the fact's a fact, but I'll be damned if my stomach ain't in my back. Yeah, you guys, a cup of coffee will bring you back. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, you guys, stop playing. When you broke and you ain't got when you got no dough, you're feeling low. When you got no dough, yeah, you got to flip the song sometimes, you guys. Come on, double tap that screen. They was talking about cups of coffee on that one, and you guys already know, if you're part of the Discord, it's the power of a element. Let's get on over, you guys. I'm going to stop playing around there. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got work to do. We got work to do. Let's go. Now, they were talking about coffee, New York style. Yo, give me a cup of coffee. That's coffee in New York. In Boston, coffee. Can I have some coffee, please? I don't get it. I guess just different places, different slangs. But not only is coffee something that we need to look into, let me ask you guys, what do you think that we can use to clear phlegm? Because we're coming up on it. Yeah, it's summertime right now, but you already know they try to get us around that flu winter time, when it start raining around October, November, when it start getting a little bit cold at the end of the month. They start saying, oh, they start putting all those commercials out telling us that we need to go get Vicks or Vapor Rub and the night stuff overnight. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But what are the natural things that we can actually use? I need to know. What can we use to clear ourselves of things like phlegm and mucus in our lungs, in our throats? What are the best things that you guys know? Let me know. Let me know anything that you guys know. Come on with it. I'm gonna start it off. Lemons. I'm gonna say lemons are good to use for mucus and for phlegm. I'll probably make some hot water, squeeze some lemon in it or whatever like that. Yep, I'll go with lemons. What do you guys think? Let's see. What do you guys say? Hot sauce? Okay, hot sauce. I guess depending on the way you're going to do it, you're just going to and go for the heat and try to burn it out, right? Okay, hot sauce. What do you guys got? What do you guys got that you think that can help out when it comes down to getting rid of phlegm and congestion and things like that and mucus? I'm not talking about the over-the-counter stuff neither, with the little nasty man talking about take me. A hot toddy. You must have got that from Sanford & Son. Keep on moving forward. Lemon water. Okay, honey. If my throat hurts, I use cayenne pepper in whatever I'm eating. If my throat can see it, I just drink a seltzer water. Okay, one more like what's going to be 200? Who's going to be 200? Okay, steam 100 proof Yukon Jack. We got black Javon licorice. We got, who else would be? Hot toddy. Lemon water helps with kidney stones. Hot sauce for more cures colds. Are you serious? Okay, 55. Hot sauce or peppers. So that's what you guys want to use for mucus. Okay. Gargle with warm salt water for the sore throat. Okay, so anything about lemons? Maybe when it comes down to, let's say, ginger? How about these remedies here? Let's get into it, you guys. I got a question I want to ask, and I'm going to let you guys know, because if you don't know, these are probably some remedies that we need to start getting into that you already have available to you, and it's all natural. 1 cup, that's right, you guys, 1 cup will clear you up from phlegm, mucus, and more. This is from the chest, and it's coming from the doctor, our new doctor, Dr. Mandel. Let's see what the doctor has to say about these new remedies. Pretty old, but what we could use, and we want to combine them. Come on, you guys, let's go. There you go. None but love. Thank you. Let's keep on going.
Millions of people worldwide are being hit with respiratory problems. There are many reasons why we're getting these, from bacteria to viruses to pollens, as well as pollutants in the air. I have something that I'm going to share with you today that's going to remove that mucus to open up your lungs and to allow you to breathe so much easier. Garlic has many antimicrobial properties, and it's effective against a wide spectrum of bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Garlic can be used as a natural expectorant, which can help break down the phlegm and mucus.
So we're extending our garlic research, and we're compiling on it. So we're talking about garlic. Garlic can do what else? It actually is good for clearing phlegm too, but we're going to combine it with other things too. That's right. Health and wellness section, you guys, right here.
That builds up in the respiratory tract. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which acts as a powerful antibiotic agent and helps overcome respiratory infections.
I love when more than one doctor says the same thing about something, and when it cross like that, because it makes me really be energized and enthusiastic about doing it and knowing that it's validated.
That clog our lungs and leads to breathlessness and congestion. It has powerful anti-inflammatory properties. It has also been known to help improve asthma and reduce the risk of lung cancer. Ginger also has powerful anti-inflammatory qualities.
Ginger, powerful anti-inflammatory. We want to stay away from inflammation, right? Now we're talking about the extra one, ginger. Let's get more recipes, more fruits and more things that we can use and combine them.
And it causes a bronchodilation within the respiratory tract, as this helps open up the bronchioles so more oxygen can get into the lungs. It is also credited for breaking down the mucus and expelling it. Ginger is also known to help inhibit those pro-inflammatory proteins that's associated with chronic inflammation. Lemons has healing mucolytic properties.
Lemons, you ready?
And is known to help break up mucus in the respiratory tract. Lemons will also reduce coughs and loosen that thickness of mucus in the sinus and throat regions. Lemons are packed with vitamin C, which boosts the immune system, giving it more power to fight off your infection. Honey has healing antimicrobial properties. Honey was also scientifically documented in PubMed that it was superior to usual care for the improvement of symptoms of upper respiratory tract infections. And was also noted that honey could help efforts to slow the spread of antimicrobial resistance. Honey was also known to help reduce inflammation in the bronchial tubes, which are the airways within the lungs.
Most of the places where we feel it, when we coughing and you feel it on your tubes, you feel that phlegm in there. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to combine them, you guys. Come on, let's go.
Honey is also one of the best remedies for a sore throat due to its natural antibacterial properties that allows it to act as a wound healer, immediately offering relief for pain while working to reduce inflammation. So now, I'd like to share this simple, inexpensive, powerful elixir that you can use right away that's going to reduce the mucus in your respiratory tract.
I just want to add one thing to this, because we already agreed yesterday that we're going to be going to farmers markets to get our fruits and vegetables. Because the other fruits and vegetables right now, just got to be careful. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
And it's going to help you breathe so much easier so you can feel well once again. You're going to need 1 cup of boiling water, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder, the juice of 1/2 of a fresh lemon.
If you guys want a screenshot, go for it. Screenshots, that's how you do it. Screenshots. This way you got the recipe right there in front of you. He says 1/2 cup of boiling water, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder, and juice of 1/2 of a fresh lemon. 1/2 the whole fresh lemon, you guys. Few drizzles of honey or natural sweetener. Why? Because that's what's going to make the taste not so bad, and the honey is going to coat it to make everything go down better. Mix all that up. Let's go.
And a few drizzles of honey, or if needed, a natural sweetener. So once you have your cup of hot water, you put...
Let's call that drizzle a teaspoon, okay?
Your 1/4 teaspoon of your garlic powder, your 1/4 teaspoon of your ginger powder in the cup and stir it up. You'll put a 1/2 lemon, squeeze the juice into it. Let it cool a little bit more, and then you'll squeeze your honey to sweeten it up, or your natural sweetener. Now, if you want to use a whole garlic or ginger, you're going to use approximately 1 garlic clove if you want to boil the tea, or a small piece of ginger. I like the powder because it's quick, it's simple, and it's very, very effective. You'll stir it up, and I'm telling you that once you taste this, it's potent, it's strong, it's smooth, that honey sweetens it.
I don't blame you guys for not doing the powders because I'm more of the natural. I even put the rind in there, and then I'll filter all of that too, the skin of the lemon, you know? Then I'll just strain it all out. You know, I'd rather do that before I, use the powders.
You will feel immediate changes with 1 cup of this elixir.
Thank you, high five, Jelena.
You're going to take this as often as necessary. This will really help flush out that system, work as a mucolytic to help reduce that mucus, as well as open that respiratory tract so you can breathe so much easier.
Now, let me know if we made it up to 200 likes because I'm going to tell you like this, you guys. We work hard over here to get you guys good content, good information, and we deserve it because if we got to 200, maybe you guys can possibly make it to 3. Let's see. Let's keep on going, you guys. But yes, I would rather have, there you go, Liberty. She says, seed it or do not eat it. I don't blame you because we don't know where those other ones is coming in. We don't need clone vegetables. We need the good stuff. We need the freshness and the stuff that we're going to give us nutrients, stuff that's going to give us vitamins. That's what real food is, not products, right, Liberty? That's right. Let's keep on going, you guys.
But remember, make sure you're hydrating. Drink a lot of fluids throughout the day because that's the best thing you can do for your body to help remove that mucus. Please share this with your friends and family. Leave your comments below because there will be many. And most important, make it a great day.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll be back. I like the way that you put that together. You're very clear. And guess what, you guys? 1 cup will clear you up. And I can't even front on you. He gave you some options there. Put it together right, told us what to use, broke down the reasons why we're going to be using these certain ingredients, and then he combined it together. And the great thing about it is a lot of us know about those ingredients separately. But if you combine them together, what are we doing? Building up our immune systems and getting healthy and getting better. And this is after you're already sick. How about doing it before we get sick, just to build us up instead of taking that airborne and all of that other stuff, you feel me? Build your immune system up as you go. Incorporate certain vitamins, certain things in your daily diet, garlic, turmeric, things that are gonna actually keep your body up to par when it comes down to a healthy immune system. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. And yes, 1 cup will clear you up. Phlegm, mucus, throat, always chest and lungs will be inside of the health and wellness section, inside the Discord. You guys need to go join the Our Bottom Line Discord. It's jumping over there. And again, Motivational Doc. That's the name of him. That's his channel. Motivational Doc. Just go ahead and subscribe. This is what I want you guys to do. You go down to the subscribe button and you hit that. You see that? And then once you subscribe, when the bell pops up, you hit that bell and you go up to all. Boom. And that's the same thing you should do up under me, because if you don't, you may not get the notifications because they're not going to just put it on all. You see how I had to go to all in order to do that? So you guys that's members and you've been around, if you still want to keep on making sure you don't miss the show, algorithm's crazy right now. Make sure you, even if you unselect, select again and then press all to let everybody know and to reactivate to let them know. They got to let you know when we're going on. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. That was our favorite segment, one of mine personally, the health and wellness section, and we're working on 75,000 subscribers after boom, boom. That's right, you guys. 15 years on YouTube. I've been here since 2009. That's right, 2009, 15 years. Just keep on going, you guys. Let's go. We got some work to do. Any guys got cats out there? I know Mark Dorfman do. I know we got Miss Swanza that does. Only thing I don't like about this is I like restoring things back to what they normally are, to get them working again, because I like to see them at their normal usage. You know, when you restore stuff and do stuff like this, I mean, it's cool, but now you're really only giving it one use. But you know what? If it works and if it floats your boat, go for it. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. We got a situation over here where a man makes nostalgic nooks for cats. That's right, you guys. If you like cats, you might just love this video right here. Check this out. Check this out, you guys. Real good carpentry work.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm making cat beds. When there's an old TV or radio that folks are preparing to throw out, Parsons here is ready to instead transform them into what he calls nostalgic nooks.
You have analog radios and really old TV sets.
Yeah, they're mostly from the 1930s into the 1960s. Over the past year and a half, this New Yorker has become a full-time upcycler, driving all over the Northeast to pick up these vintage pieces of Americana that maybe once broadcasted fireside chats from FDR or an episode of I Love Lucy. You can see how the cat would be able to enter here, because this is glass. This former journalist says this idea first came to him while he was perusing Facebook Marketplace. He saw a listing for a free TV and decided he wanted to do something with it, but not like some of the overly stylized examples he had seen online. Instead, you should lean into the beauty of this mid-century modern piece of furniture.
See, okay, so people like you, I'll say it's good. Jack says, dang, I just threw my old one out a month ago. So people like you, okay, cool. I do think that, if you liked it, go for it. Okay, my cat was almost 19 on the way out. Okay, God bless your cat too, guys. But do me a favor, if you have not hit those likes, let's see if we can get to 300. I'm trying to get you guys this merch out today. Yeah, and around here nowadays, it ain't easy on these YouTube streets, if you know what I'm talking about. Whole new day in town. I'm gonna wait out the punks though, because I don't think they're gonna be able to wait it out, because they relying on crap. We creative over here, so we don't worry about that. As long as we can be creative and keep our own family grown with good people, I'm not worried at all. Let's keep on going, you guys. So what do you think about this? I need to see. What do you guys think about this?
So a friend of mine texted me, and she told me she picked up some trash for me. Now it's gotten to the point where Andrew says he has about 50 to 60 old TV and radio sets just waiting for him, since each one takes about a week to construct. This one is a double-decker. And some, like this 1940s television set from Dumont, have enough room for a two-story condo. See the framed pictures of your cats there? Really cute. And while Andrew says the reactions from his clients and their adorable pals has been a highlight for this new career path, he says his favorite part has actually been learning the family history that comes.
I do think it's kind of dope though. Like you go in the living room and look like your cat's on TV.
From each TV or radio, he
right?
picks up. Every piece has its own story. And to prevent waste and also preserve the use of these vintage items, Andrew has actually started selling some of these old TV and radio parts on eBay. Guys, in case you need a cathode ray tube.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Just in case you do wanna actually get it jumping. They're about to show me my own show. Oh, we doing that good right now? Okay. And another thing, you guys, I heard something about somebody else broadcasting the show. Okay, let them. They promoting us. We need it. Somebody else think that they jacking us on a whole nother channel. That's actually not a bad thing. That means when somebody swipe, they see me, they swipe and they see me somewhere else. Let's go for it. I'm with that. Have me swiping on everything for a whole week. They're gonna be like, who does Boogotti do? It's free promotion. I ain't even mad at them. There you go. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let me get to a little quick secret I'm gonna tell you guys before we get to this next episode. We started a company called AKADEMIKS. Started that company back in 2000. We launched in 1999. Came out in 2000 though with actual product. I said it, Academics, the clothing company, right? Let me tell you how that was going. In the beginning, I couldn't give away a t-shirt. I couldn't give it away. I'm in the parade, Puerto Rican Day parade, down there with an arm full of t-shirts, begging to try to give it away. Me and the owners out there, right? Nobody wanted none. After a couple of promos, next thing you know, oh, the shirts is hot, but what's this crazy academic thing all over it? Didn't understand what that was about. Once they started getting to know it, I told you guys, I started hearing people like, yo, man, you got to see this new clothing line that just came out. It's called Academics. I'm like, huh? So that's when something actually you create and it comes right back to you. Boom, like, wow, didn't know it was going to get that big. That's why sometimes, you guys, you got to keep on pushing with your ideas because you never know when something's going to hit the fan. Something's going to actually work. You got to keep on pushing. Gotta keep on going and don't let people try to deter you. If you got that quality and that thing about you, don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because you're gonna get singled out to keep on being a good guy, to keep on doing what you do. Now, I'm not saying this to brag or anything like that, because as you can see, I don't have any spoils from it. But what I'm trying to explain to you guys is you got to keep on pushing even through the rough waters. And that's what we do over here at Our Bottom Line. So let's keep on moving forward and let's get to some rough waters. Let's get to some rough waters right now, some stuff that people are going through. Check this out. We get on over to a beach, not a beach, that we find a baby dolphin out of the water. And if he stays out of this water for too long, it's not going to be able to survive. But through persistence and through love and someone who actually has a corazon and didn't give up, just like I'm telling you, you can't give up sometimes, you can prevail. So that's what you're looking at back there on that screen the whole time. Why is this man hugging this dolphin, this baby dolphin? He's not hugging the baby dolphin. It got beached and the waves are too strong. It can't get back out. So with the love of a real good Samaritan and a good person, we're going to see if we can get this dolphin back in the water.
Back in the water. Back in the water. Oh, baby.
No, celebration is too early. Same way it came on the beach the first time, it's going to come right back.
Oh, no, it's just bad.
Attempt number 2, rough waters, energy. Think about this, you guys. Sometimes you go through a lot. You got to keep on pushing, keep on persevering in order to really make something happen, right? Same thing with the business. It went down 2 times, had to get another loan, thought it was going to be over, put a couple of people with it, and boom, it took off. It's just up to you what you're going to get, what's going to accomplish in this life as you keep on being persistent and keep on pushing. Attempt number 2. Did not work. Too many heavy waves and too strong. Best thing I would do at this point if I was him, I'd probably grab the dolphin and go out far as I can and try to let it go, because the waves are too strong at the end of the shore, right? So he did just that. Went a little bit further, went a little bit against the grain, a little bit more, pushed a little bit harder, said, you know what, I'm gonna walk a little bit further. Remind you of something? Don't let the tide stop you. Keep on going, and then I'm gonna see if I can get it to happen. Sometimes it takes people a long time to achieve the goals that they want in this life. Just like this. So he went further out in the water, let the baby dolphin go to see if helping out that way would get it to go. And he refused to let the baby out of sight until he made sure that he was further enough out. Everybody was nervous, trying to figure out if the dolphin made it, didn't see it come up out of the water. And yes, you only know if you bust your butt. You got to put yourself out there. You got to push it. They spotted the dolphin swim away, successfully headed out to sea. So yeah, just like the man, the slippery dolphin, ain't life like that sometimes, you guys? When you think you got it and you think everything gonna be okay, then whew, slips right out of your hands. That's why I'm telling you guys, we're going to keep on pushing and keep on doing what we do because we know we ain't no joke. We used to let the mic smoke. Now, you know what? I ain't even going to stop. I got one more for you guys. I got one more. I got another one. You know why? Because I want you guys to see the power and the energy of this lion. I like this story right here because Kazakhstan, I guess their lion population became extinct. So I guess they bought another lion, right? I'm sorry, a tiger. And when I say the force of this lion and this tiger is just so strong and so beautiful, I can't even put it in words. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna let's let them see the tiger and let them see how the tiger escapes and goes out and becomes like the first tiger that they bring back to Kazakhstan. Because I'm assuming that they're gonna add more to try to grow the population again, which makes sense. But they're starting with this one. And boy, did they pick up a tiger to start with. I'm talking about you can just feel the power come off of this tiger when they let him out this cage. So they took 10 years to develop the habitat for them. They did research because they want to bring them back. And I don't blame them for that. I think this is a beautiful thing. Trying to bring back the population of tigers out in where they once were. Now check out this beautiful tiger right here. This is in Kazakhstan. It releases the first tiger to revive the extinct Caspian tiger population. I like stuff like this. I just do. I do. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's open up this screen. Check this out. Now that seemed real fast to y'all and like nothing happened. But how did Ace Ventura say it? Let's see that in super slow-mo. I'm serious, y'all. The power alone. I'm talking about beautiful, gorgeous. Look at this. Now, I don't know if you want to be on the other side of that when you come out. You feel me? So this is the habitat, the land that they got and everything. And you're going to see them roaming out there, you know. Can't restore without a female. You're right. That's what I believe. I believe that.
This is a historic day. We are beginning the implementation of the Caspian Tiger Reintroduction Project. Preparations have been underway for a long time, for 10 years.
Getting used to the land, you know what I'm saying? Getting accommodated, accustomed.
The Tiger Project is of great importance for restoring the ecosystem.
I said tiger.
The long chain of biodiversity is made up of various plant and animal species, and the loss of any single species can lead to irreversible processes.
They got some pretty good land for it, right? He was huge. Yeah, here, kitty, kitty. I don't know about that, Jeff.
The conditions for this tiger in the Russian Federation are different. Nevertheless, this is an area where its relative, the Caspian tiger, once lived. That is why we are more than confident that the tigers will feel quite comfortable here.
Okay, one more time, y'all. You heard him say tigers. They're going to get some females, but one more time, just for its and giggles. Woo! Man. Now that's a tiger. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. That's right, you guys. How do you guys like the tiger? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Wait a minute. What you guys saying over there? How did that become extinct? Do you don't want a reoccurrence? You're right about that. No, I'm not saying that that's the lion because of how they're harboring. Okay. We're better worry about the loss of honeybees. That's a big one. I'd probably mess myself. Okay. What about, would you mess yourself if you're on your way to go out and try to go home and the next thing you see, you walking by a construction site and ain't nothing but coyotes over there? Yeah, man, we got some coyotes that's taking over construction sites, you guys. This one here got a little fang problem. Probably need to get a little bit of orthodontist work. But you guys hear about this story about these coyotes? Wile E. Coyote and the family took over a three-story construction site. Yeah, y'all, the animals is acting up. If y'all don't want the land, they'll take it.
Tales about that construction site in West Hollywood that has now turned into a home for coyotes. Look at the pictures here. We first shared the story last night, and today we spoke with several people about what may happen next.
NBC4's Alex Rozier live in WeHo for us with the very latest on this story. Alex.
Yeah, Carolyn and Colleen, I'm just going to step out of frame because the story's live right here, right behind us. You can see that coyote that's laying down there.
All I see in the comments is like, anybody see the tooth? That coyote needs some oral work.
On the second story of this complex, so many people have different opinions about what should happen here. Some people feel bad for these coyotes. Others want them to relocate. Others are mostly unhappy with this abandoned construction site where that coyote's laying down right here. Now home to these coyotes. This is one live look at it, but let me show you some more video because in recent weeks, neighbors spotted several coyotes at this complex near Spalding and Romaine, and our cameras captured a few today. NBC4.
I know how they can get rid of them. All they got to do is get a road runner and put it in the street.
Investigates found paperwork for this construction project dating back to 2018. The developer originally had plans to build a 4-story, 22-unit condo, but the city says construction stalled in 2024, and now, instead of it being home to people, it's home to coyotes.
I feel bad for the coyotes. They're just trying to survive, and they're living in an abandoned building. I have more problems with the abandoned building than the coyotes being there.
I don't want my cat to get eaten alive, you know?
Keep your small pets indoors. Always walk your dog on a leash.
The city of West Hollywood said today that they are requiring the property owner to retain a wildlife control operator to assess the situation and recommend next steps. I reached out to the developers of the project today, but I have not heard back. And I also called
I say put some fence around it and let them keep it.
Lake County Animal Control and Fish and Wildlife about what they may do here. Again, as we bring you back out live here, some people are hoping that one of these agencies will take steps to relocate.
Somebody said a coyote minimum.
The coyotes. Obviously, everyone feels differently about this, but is that something that Fish and Wildlife can even do?
I'm telling you, all you got to do is get a me, put them in the middle of the street. They're going to see that road runner, and they're going to all clear out. You guys ain't got to do nothing else but put a road runner in the middle of the street and let it, it's over. Wile E. Coyote and the whole fam going to try to chase it.
We're going to tell you more about what we learned on the NBC4 News at 5 and bring you the very latest on these coyotes at this construction site in West Hollywood. We'll send it back to you.
Let's keep on going, you guys. That's right, Wile E. Coyote and the crew. I guess the Coyote crew said, you know what, if everybody else can squat, why can't we? Why can't the coyote squat? You done took their land. This land is your land. This land is coyote land. That's right, you guys. This land was made for you and coyotes. That's right, you guys. Them coyotes ain't playing. Go over there and tell them to move. How about that? Go send somebody over there like, hey, get out of there and see how they respond. But that's why I keep telling you guys, all you got to do is put yourself a road runner in the middle of the street, and they're going to all get up out of there. That's right, you guys. I hope you guys had a fantastic show, because guess what? It's time. It's time to talk about it. I'm talking about what? The Show Your Talent search. That's the talent search that we're going to be doing soon. I'm going to keep you up on it. We're going to be doing it in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and in Staten Island, you guys. We're going to do it in all 5 boroughs. Plus, we're going to let one person from here be a part of the Show Your Talent search, where you could win, boom, $250. Not from Boogotti NYC, but from Big Drip Hard Punch. That's right, you guys, the Show Your Talent search. You show your talent, those boroughs, whoever wins, they get money for their borough, and after they all get together and compete for the $1,000 prize. That's right, you guys, I'm your host on the show, as well as my DJ Don Dada, formerly of the Black Ink Crew. Now she's a DJ. And if you guys want to get lit, like we always tell you, go on over to the website, www.drinkbigger.com. Big Drip. If you want to get lit, you gotta drink Big Drip, you guys. www.drinkbigdrip.com. Do me a favor, make sure you add your email right when you get to the first page. This way we can let you know where we're gonna be at with the Show Your Talent search and keep you guys abreast of what's going on. That's right, you guys. Also, you guys know how we do it around here. We share the love on the platform. It's not just about us. You got something you want to promote, you're trying to get it out there. Like today, when you pop up in a little while, you're gonna see the promo for our 600th episode. It's already been cleared. Everybody said it's okay to put up. We don't got to worry about the man here messing around with us. So yes, we got to double check and triple check when it comes down to what we're putting up nowadays, you guys. It's really serious like that. You want to make sure that you're covering yourself. So yes, we will be putting up the promo starting today for the 600th episode of Our Bottom Line. Your boy Boogotti NYC, 15 years here on YouTube, and I ain't going nowhere. We're going to see if the building crumble with us around it. Because you know what? I like coming here and making content. So we're not going to stop. We're going to keep on doing what we got to do. Yes, you guys, 600 episodes on right at our September the 10th. What I want you guys to do is look out for the flyer. We're going to have it up today. Thanks to all of the family members and the co-hosts who thought about putting that together. I'm not the one who thought about it. That was Liberty, that was Casey, that was Lisa. All of you guys came together as your mods and you guys decided to do that. Tried to make it a surprise, but they had to let me know in order to promote it. That's how good they are. That lets me know consideration. I understand consideration, you guys. Consideration is when somebody's thinking about you when you're not even around. And that's why I appreciate and love you guys so much. Why I show up every day. Because again, not too much moolah, but I come here for you guys before I start and do the rest of my day. So yes, you guys, 600th episode, September 10th. Be here. Flyer will be up today in the post notification area as well as in the Discord. That's right, we're going to be celebrating, having an extended show going on, free t-shirt giveaways. We're going to probably do some raffles and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. You guys want to be around for that. Yes, hope you guys have a fantastic one as well. Got some birthdays that we want to shout out, Jelena, and as well, we can't forget about Liberty because we know you got a birthday coming up as well. But yes, shout out and doom. Happy birthday to you, Jelena, for always showing up and always being here for us. Y'all put those hands together because we putting those prayers together right now because we not getting out of here until we say our prayers. We started off with the prayers and we ended off with the prayers. Why? To let them know we appreciate each other, the fact that we had a chance to come here together, the fact that we woke up this morning, and the fact that we had a chance to be around each other like the way we do now. We cannot take it for granted. Don't worry about the numbers and stuff like that because we are rich with friends, we're rich with family and rich with each other. I want to pray for health, I want to pray for happiness, and I want to pray for love for everybody here. I want to pray for liberty and justice, Jeffrey Spilker, Rebecca Lanyan, Bueno, Jelena. Can't forget about Winter Rising. Okay, who else? 07201. Can't forget about Aset Wilkins. There you go, Jelena. Can't forget about Rebecca Lanyan, Bueno, chiming in from Grand Rapids, Michigan. There you go, Miss Swans. I got to show you love too. Tony Wright, Vincenta. Thank you so much for always showing up. Guy and Elsa, can't forget about you holding me down all the time. Tony, that's right. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. Liberty and justice is what I was talking about. Winter Rising, thank you for being one of the best and always holding me down as well. Okay, can't forget about who else we got near Vincenta. Thank you for your ad-libs and all the help. TJ, okay, King Fire. Then can't forget about who else? Wait a minute. Money Tree. Money Tree, can't forget about Money Tree. Anthony, Vincenta, Jeffrey Spilker, all love going out to everybody here. King Fire, we want to pray for Jeffrey Spilker. Can't forget about the prayers in the air for all of our family members. TJ, can't forget about Guy and Elsa, Brad Pitbull, Rebecca Lanyan, Bueno, Maria Munoz. That's right, David, I see you in there too. G-Man 4621, can't forget about Brad Pitbull. Winter Rising, Sam Champion. Can't forget about Casey Ramos, Winter Rising, Colessive, Luigi. Can't forget about 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy. And can't forget about who? Boogotti NYC. Me, the boy, right here every single day. Amen. You guys, that's how we do it every single day right here on YouTube. You've just been chiming into what? The #1 show on YouTube. We're called Our Bottom Line. We do this every single day. The hour plus Our Bottom Line. We'll be right back to do it all over again at 6 o'clock in the morning. And if you guys want to check out the Discord for all of the health and wellness videos, this way you don't got to search for them yourself, Be a member of the Discord. You see that link right there where it says Happy Friday to all HOBL co-hosts and family support the show by Cash App? You still can do that as well. But there's a link right there. Anybody saying that they had a problem with the links, they're all fresh. Check your phone. I'll make sure that they're all active and they don't even turn off. Hit that link, join the Discord. You got a whole nother place to come and do this at. And the fam is all together over there. Liberty, Collective, Winter, Miss Swanza. We're going live to the Discord tomorrow. You didn't even know that, right? Just to let you guys know you don't want to miss out. Become a member of the Discord. It's not as hard as you think. Discord, our bottom line. And with that being said, go ahead and start your Friday. Get out there and get some sun. Get that work done. And understand we're going to be right back here tomorrow with nothing but love for the fam. And we're going to do what we do. With what? That's right, you guys. Our bottom line. Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. See you guys in the morning because you could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. So until 6 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow, right back here for Saturday. Hi. You killed my master. But I'm going to be watching Our Bottom Line tomorrow at 6. Damn you. See you guys in the morning. Enjoy life. Enjoy it because we only get one, you guys. It's Friday, but I'll see you Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, right back here on Our Bottom Line. You could have went anywhere. Fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. Get 'em. Peace.